Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Thursday. Glad you're with us tonight, and happy holidays. Hope you're getting ready for the new year. And we have a celebration going on all our own. It is our year-end clearance sale. So this is a very important time of year when we take all of our best in jewelry. We discount everything, and as an extra bonus, our gift to you, we take an extra $100 off everything that you see. So this is really an exciting time to shop, and we've got 3 hours live tonight from Los Angeles. And so as we get you ready for a big new year, we've got a celebration in store with it's really incredible jewelry, I gotta say. Some of the pieces that you have not seen in a very long time, if ever. We also have classics and returning favorites. I know we love our diamonds day in and day out, but this is where we're gonna see some of our bigger values on diamonds all time. We've got incredible necklaces. I know we love our diamonds because we know the consistency and the beauty of VS Diamonds here, but there are pieces from diamond hoops that you have not seen, and you think we brought it all out in diamond hoops in this event? Not quite yet. We've got two different styles to show you tonight that have not been here thus far, even though they've been very, very popular, and we've been showing you a lot of different versions of. We've got another really large style of diamond hoops tonight. It's actually going to be our oval shape as well. We brought you some 410s last night. It's tonight's going to be about the 3 carat 63s for you in the oval shape, also an inside out design. If you're looking for something a little bit smaller, we have our fabulous smaller hoops in the rounds as well that are going to give you over a carat in diamonds. So we've got those, and then we have some really, really special color. It's going to be emeralds. I'll tell you, this emerald piece that we have is unlike any other, and I know that emeralds are tricky because they are an included stone by nature, but when you see a stone as fabulous and really as flawless to the eye as this one is tonight, you're gonna love it. It's a beautiful, beautiful piece. So get ready if you've always been a little bit disappointed that emeralds just never seem to bring you the quality you're looking for. Well, we have got one tonight that is sure to impress, and it's the value too. You know that. And then we've got a special selection of a lot of diamond pieces that are all really beautiful designer styles we haven't seen in a while. A lot of baguette combinations, a lot of beautiful, even some of those natural diamonds. We even have some really creative and unique necklaces that are one-onlys as well that we'll see in the show. So lots to get to. You know what we're even going to bring out? A diamond bangle, a 2-row diamond bangle, one of the classics in our collection. So that's here, assortment, styles. It really is a really beautiful show. And there is also a yellow diamond. I know last night I had a carat 51 heart shape. Today we bring out a little more traditional, and you know that was a request we had from a lot of you last evening was, what if I'm not a heart shape lover? What is one to do? Well, we're going to bring out the cushion cut, and it's the same size, carat 51 VS cushion cut square. So that's coming up in a beautiful bridge mounting, and of course, as all the prices are lower than it's ever been before, that is the vow and the promise we can make to you, is that these prices are the lowest they can ever be. It's really about moving out as much inventory as we possibly can, moving out every little piece and big piece that we have here in the rest of the year, which is only a couple more days. And this actually will be an event that does go through the new year of January 1st. So keep that in mind. Next Monday night will be the final day of this year in clearance, and then we've got a lot of brand new to show you. So all of that and more, get requests in as well. Please, by all means, anything you'd like to see, anything specific you're looking for, there's nothing more that we'd love to do than bring out something that you've been wanting or wishing or hoping for. So let's get it started. We've got a butterfly piece, actually 2 butterflies in one, to show you here first, which is going to be a fabulous idea and design. And this will be 112-1315 to get us started. And it is a fabulous 18 karat gold piece with a lot of diamonds here. You've got just the antennae that are going to be all mirror finished as opposed to diamond pave, but the rest of it is all that really special pave work. And you can see, of course, the butterflies with the movement they give. It's really replicated in this ring with the 2 together, but the different sizes, and then the one larger going one way and the other smaller going the other way. It's kind of fun because it replicates the movement that they share in nature, but also it gives you an upright look no matter how you're wearing it on the hand. So I always debate with really, high-end designer pieces that have a very specific theme or motif to them. How do you wear it? Do you wear it showing out to the rest of the world? Do you wear it showing upright to you, the wearer? Well, this is actually that piece that you don't need to worry about. So it's always going to look good from all the angles, and it's 18 karat white gold. So stays in the white gold, being the designer style that it is, but we're thrilled to bring it to you. And 52 points, so over a half carat, which we know how lovely that is. And then I do want to show you how it sits up a little higher. Actually, this profile view might show it off a little bit better, how there is a ring that you see is that traditional complete ring all the way around, and then the butterfly butterflies are really elevated up over that. So that's a special look as well. And then here's what it looks like on. I know you're anxious to see that. So there it is. So you can see the two butterflies together there. Aren't those pretty? The way they look there and how they're going to be, again, facing different directions so that you've got that beautiful, beautiful style. And you can see how even though it's two great designs in one, it's not going to be oversized. It's all lifted up off the hand so that even if your fingers are really petite size, you're still not going to have any interference as you wear it. And that's the beauty of that designer element. So they did a really nice job taking all that into consideration with that elevation you see there. So lightweight, easy to wear, but again, 18 karat solid, which is that higher purity gold we love to see, and you're going to get it for a better price than even $29.99 where the designer intended it. That's our own gorgeous, again, designer borrow piece. So meaning we work with some great designers out here, and of course being that you've got this butterfly design, we know butterflies are symbolic and significant, and we love all of that, but you're getting that really extra special designer element and that there are two instead of one, but still really practical. So maybe you've looked at some of those high-end designer butterflies. I know you've seen them before where even in just, maybe not in person, but in the magazine ads or on, the hands of, big time public profile people, celebs and that kind of thing. And they're way oversized. So you're not thinking, oh, I'm going to wear that every day in my own daily life. This is a style that really brings that in so you can wear it all the time, enjoy it as you wish, wear it every day. Maybe it's going to be middle finger, index finger, right? Somewhere maybe that you don't already wear a ring traditionally. This is a great way to go and add it to it. It's going to be $9.99 instead. We're taking $2,000 off our very own price to make this a lot more affordable for you. And then of course what's happening, well, it's going to be of course an additional $100 off that price. So you'll get it for $899 instead, which is our best value on that one. So that's going to be it. It's $9.99, but it's really $8.99. We'll give it 30 seconds because we have a lot of jewelry to get to. So this means, let's see, we got tonight and then Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So really, we've got 4 days. So this is where you've got to make sure you get in on those values, get in on those savings, get in all your deals that you want. There is a big Tanzanite. It was only about 24 hours ago. I was bringing out the big round that was 12 karat. I'm actually going to give you one of our best emerald cuts ever. And it's a gorgeous, nearly 16 karat. Look at that. That was actually the one it's been discounted from the anniversary show, which was, what was it, last week? I guess it was about 2 weeks ago. So we're going to have that for you as well. I'm getting excited about that emerald cut because that's a lowest per carat price we've seen. I mean, I'm not kidding you, on a 16 karat emerald cut. So let's see if Tim's got the butterflies. And then I actually have an earring that kind of looks like a butterfly, but not exactly the same. So let's show that to you as well, and you'll see what we're talking about. So let me know who's got the butterflies. And then this is, well, actually a style that I don't know if they're gonna wanna sit up, right? Because it's quite a large kind of look here, but let me show them this way because this looks like a modern take without all that detail of the butterfly. We saw very specific butterflies. This is like a modern kind of abstract take, similar look here, but this is one that I'm going to tell you, if you love baguettes, stay with me tonight because we're going to have quite a few of those beautiful baguette combination pieces today, not just in earrings, not just in rings, but in pendants as well. So these are those great designer styles that I'll tell you, we paid a fortune for. And that means because, designer styles that really, they can get $80,000, $90,000 for a piece of jewelry out in design house worlds. Well, we got them for less, but they're still a little bit more expensive than what we normally create here. So you get a beautiful savings here because a lot of these pieces that we're showing you throughout the evening tonight are going to be these baguette combinations, and that's not it. You're getting the rounds as well. So all the different diamonds play and they sparkle differently than the ones next to them. Now we have really something special here. It's 112. It's $13.29. We have only the white gold. There are actually a couple of identical pairs here, so you don't need to worry about necessarily being the first caller, but I would be quick on the phone lines because with the affordability they have, you don't see many ideas in diamonds that are ever brought this low. So get ready, take a look at it. We've got only a couple pairs here, and I want to make sure that you know white gold only. It's, let's do this. It's 18 karat again. 32 points in just the rounds. And oh, I'm sorry, it is actually, 32 and 30. So it's 30 on the rounds, 32 in the baguettes. That is correct. They're just opposite on my information here. So yes, that's a beautiful way to go where you're getting tapered baguettes and the whole earring is going to be diamonds. There's not a single part of the 18 karat gold that is not covered with those gorgeous diamonds. But here's the thing. It's a bigger style. It's a little wider. It's a little bit longer than a typical stud, which is great. I want to come in even closer and take a look at the beautiful way the craftsmanship is done to put these stones together. So when you see them on, and that's what I'm going to show you next here, we'll show you a little distant image, we'll show you all the measurements and all of that, and you can actually flip them. So if you wanted to wear it the other way, and already you're seeing the movement and the way those diamonds shine, but this is what you get here is that about 3/8 of an inch from top to bottom, about a 1/2 an inch wide there from the widest point out to the other point, but you've got that really good look. And so it just takes probably your earring collection that may have a stud or may have a diamond earring already, but maybe nothing that looks exactly like this. Post and butterfly back. Post is going to be centered up on the earring, but actually a little higher than the center point. So I mean center width wise, that's east to west. But then you've got this great look here, and I'll show you right here. You can see how, I mean, it's just not a very tippy top point, but it's actually near that kind of upper third of the earring itself. So you've got this really, really good look. That's what they're going to look like from a distance away. And you can see how they're even they're casting their own shine and glow there on just, the sides of my jawline there. So you've got that really beautiful kind of look there. And we're going to do something wild here for you. It is an amazing value. They're less than $1,000. We know that, but they're going a lot lower than that for you. Take another look at them close up. This is just to give you a size perspective. And now we'll get you the greatest price we can, because instead of $9.99 or $8.88 or any of those great values that, again, we paid more to get these here, I'll tell you that right now. So when we talk about under cost, we mean it. I don't know what the designer paid to create them, but I know what we paid, and we're getting you a better price than even what we paid to get them here for you. So that is not exactly the way that typical businesses operate, but here at the year-end clearance, that's exactly what you get. So you know us for values every day of the week, right? And every week of the year and every year of all the time we've been here, but this is where things get a little bit abnormal. And you've got 62 points in diamonds total weight, almost 2/3 of a carat, but remember that's not even $8.88, $7.77, or $6.99. So this would be the way where you've got an earring that goes with everything. If you're a diamond lover, goes with everything, you've got that option, but it's also going to be better than even $6.99. Remember, this is all prior to your $100 off. If you need a great pair of earrings, we don't have as many to go around as I'd like, because when you get an earring that's giving, not to mention this affordability, but also this glamour, this classic look, but something a little bit extra and different and bold, you don't see this very often for a price tag like $699. Instead, it's going even lower for you, and this is prior to your $100 off. So please take advantage of that. Get in on those lines quickly. This is the start of an incredible 3-hour show. I can guarantee you that. You stay with me for the next 3 hours. You're going to see things you've never witnessed before. You're going to see pieces you've never seen before. You're going to see values you've certainly never seen before, and it's not even going to be $699 to get the earrings, with 62 points in all those gorgeous diamonds, which we all know that tapered baguettes go for a lot more money than other standard diamonds do, and you're getting it for less than this. So $599 is how we get them gone, because at $499 is what you actually pay, and that's a really, really, really special opportunity. So $499 at checkout. We've got 30 seconds with those, and then we're gonna see who's got them. So good luck. Really fabulous idea. One of my favorite all-time necklaces this year. But I guarantee you, you have not seen anything like this in your standard jewelry stores. It is such a great combination. It's a little more unique. It's why we don't show it very often, that and the fact that it's been $4,500. I'm going to give you a value that is going to make one of our most chic, elegant combination pieces in a necklace really, really affordable. That's the fun part of the year-end clearances. We've been going through jewelry that we normally don't get to see. Pulling out pieces from the very, very, back ends of the vault to make sure we can bring everything affordably for you. Bring out pieces you've not seen maybe ever. That's what we're going to do next. It's a rose gold piece. I'm not a rose gold person. I still love this necklace though. And it's because it's the right color choice for the combination of stones. So we'll bring that to you next. $5.99 on the earrings turns into $4.99 if you'd like to get those. We already have 2 pairs gone, 1 pair left. So get ready, because we have the big emerald cut Tanzanite as well, a 15 karat 83 in the most elite cut you can get, and it's going to be coming your way as well. So there's just a lot going on tonight when it comes to great values. Okay, you got to see this. This is combination jewelry. What I always say is, when you get colors, and we love our color gems here, and a beautiful pink stone would be amazing. A bright green stone would be amazing. This gives you Art Deco flair, but in a beautiful, unique combination of stones you don't get to see very often, and that is why, excuse the fingerprints, I'm gonna have to polish that again. I was scrubbing it and rubbing it, and now I'm looking at it going, I still didn't get the salve right all polished up, but you get the idea here. This is gorgeous. And if you're a rose gold lover, great. It's in rose gold. If you're not a rose gold lover, it's not my favorite gold color out of the three, but I gotta tell you, it's perfect with this piece. I don't think there's a better combination than what you're seeing here because those are pink sapphires, bright popping green Savarite garnets, which is January's birthstone, and then you also have diamonds. And it's in this east to west set style, which is like the most beautiful. It takes me back to like this Art Nouveau era of jewelry that we don't see very much in modern styles. And this is really just classic, but upgraded. The color combination here and the cutting combination, those Savarites or ovals, that's pretty expected, 2 of them. But then the way those pink sapphires, those have a pinky purple, almost like that magenta color that Tony's got going on tonight for our graphics. Very similar in that there's a purpley pink tone. There's really the elements of the 2 colors together there that make it really pop and work with the bright, it's really like an emerald green, if anything. That Savarite is like the perfect green color. All of that's happening on a backdrop of rose gold. The chain link is gorgeous. It's a flattened Rolo link that's got diamond cutting, so that's going to sparkle as well. It's all going to be on a beautiful, we'll talk about the closure. I'm going to put it on the neckline for you, but it's also 18 karat gold. So let's get you an item number. It's 1121300. And this just embodies what it is to get designer jewelry, something that looks like you went to a artist first and you had it custom sketched, and it's all bespoke, and you have the stones or selected the stones, and there's your 89 points in Savarite among the 2, so about a half carat each there, 45 points. Then you've got a carat 12 in the 8 baguette pink sapphires that have that very orchid type of pink purple hue, and then you get the diamonds extending out from there. 29 points in diamonds. It's only rose gold. And this is all that east-west kind of station style is bigger. That's why I'm going to show it to you on the neckline next. Call us on the earrings and the butterfly. I know we're busy on the lines. We have every line locked. And you're probably waiting on this one, but let me give you a look here at the length from a distance because I want you to see that there is going to be a little bit of adjustability. There's a lobster claw closure. Look at the great size that gives you, and just the way that those different cuts spark. And then you see that chain, how it's like that flattened link. So you got a lot more surface area in the gold that can shine and do its thing. And then this is the fabulous lobster claw closure, and you've got a length here, which honestly I'm going to have to double check, and I thought I double checked every one of them. Let me go ahead and give you a look at that, and we'll show it to you. So this is going to be a really, really special idea. I'm going to pop it on the neckline here for you as well. Lobster claw closures are nice and easy. They're also a lot more expensive to do, so keep in mind it's always like the mark of really good fine jewelry. When you see a lobster claw closure, that's what it looks like from a distance. Let me go ahead and show it to you here up close. Then I got to get a length for you on the chain itself, but I wanted you to see also the dimension and the way that's created, so you get that special look. And let's do this. I'm going to go ahead and, you know what, hold that thought for a second. I'm going to give you a ring to look at because I want to double check the length for you because I got to get that so that we can take a look at this Tanzanite that is on the way coming up, and then I'll be able to tell you exactly how long because they're supposed to measure these, and then I double check, and sometimes one gets missed. So here we are with, I'm just going to check what your maximum length is because I know that's going to be super important since it can't be changed here. So on the necklace, which I know we've got a couple of you already dialed in, it's going to be 17 max, and then it's going to be that option to do a 16-inch as well because you've got that extra O-ring. So that's where it's going to sit. You want it to really sit at the base of the neckline, and then there it is again from a distance away, and then I'll hold it on up for you. But this was $39.99 on a great sale day that was months and months ago. We're going to do a much better value. Remember, it's as is in the rose gold. There's that closure again. You can see how there's 2 of the O-rings there. So you've got that option, and it's going to be that really special look where you see that's a sizable medallion, if you will, that you have. And then I'm going to get ready to show that also here up close so you can see all those different fabulous cuts. And I want to show you the back too because it's really nicely finished so that it's going to be that really comfortable kind of feel against the neckline. It's actually going to be $1,099. That means that when all is said and done, you're actually spending under $1,000. It's $999. So we're going from $4,000 to $1099, and then of course you get it for $999 at checkout. And look at this chain though. It's not too often that in a necklace with that kind of material going on in the middle, we're going to really highlight the chain, but I think you have to see that. Do you see that shimmering diamond cut effect? If it was just a link style, you wouldn't see it reflect those little sparkles as you see right there. No filters, no assistance there. That's just happening because of the beautiful way that that is cut and designed. So excited to have that for you at $999 if you want something really different and bold. And It's something I know my mom would love it because she loves those colors together. And it's a beautiful, beautiful look, the way that you see those gorgeous, both the baguettes, which of course are very rectangular in shape, but even the diamonds, the way that they're all extending out east and west there. You've got the different links of the diamond design as well. It's just really attractive, something very different that we just don't see. I don't have another sapphire, savarite combination in the house. And remember, garnet, sapphires, and diamonds all coming together there. If it does matter, that would be September's birthstone in the sapphire and January's with the garnet. And then of course diamonds April as well. So Tim, anybody taking the butterfly? Anybody yet get the butterfly ring or the fabulous diamond earrings that we had as well? So we've got, what a beautiful clock to match. I'll take the clock with it, Tony. I'll throw that in and I'll take it, done deal. So $9.99 at checkout for an entire necklace with some beautiful designs. And of course we've got a last call there. Now I do have a necklace that actually matches the earrings. So I know that nobody picked up the earrings yet, but if we did have, or did we? Oh, we did rather. So if you want the necklace, I'll get to that very quickly as well. We'll have a necklace that's the beautiful match to those earrings, the ones that looked like the butterflies in a way. And then I know you're waiting on this because we got a little sneak peek at it. It's the Blue Wing Block D. It's one of our largest left. It's the 15 karat 83, and it's absolutely stunning. It really is. You know, I know we're 19 minutes into a show that we usually don't get a lot of people to the last hour or half hour of the show. That is going to go very quickly no matter what, because we know certain things about, we understand value. And you're expecting, when you see something like you're in clearance going on, you expect great values, you expect better prices than you've ever seen before, and we're all about values every day. But this is 1118738. This is my 15 karat 83. It's a nearly 16 karat emerald cut stone. It is showing off the ultimate level of saturation you would ever expect to get in any Tanzanite. We have the best for all of our new shoppers out there and our new viewers out there who have been thinking about Tanzanite anywhere in the world. Let's introduce you to the very, very best. And before you go out and spend what is the going rate, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a carat for a very average material that is light lavenders, lilac colors, very small material, block C material, before you go spend that, let me introduce you to the world's best. There's only one source, of course, but this is the material that is no longer being mined. So anytime you shop from here on out for Tanzanite, it's going to be block C, which is going to just be a lighter saturation. So it's nice to be able to get the very, very best here and then get it for, well, a price like this is when we're going to mark it down to one of our lowest per carat prices ever. We just celebrated recently, it was 2 weeks ago, we celebrated the 5-year anniversary of bringing this to you. It was one of the biggest events we've had. It was an incredible evening. This is where we're going to mark it down from a value that you would have even seen that evening, when obviously it was all about celebrating with some great sale prices. So get ready, there's only one. It's our 15 karat 83 Blue Wing Block D Emerald Cut, and it has 61 points in diamonds. They're just going to be the perfect frame in pave to go all the way around it, and then we give it an under gallery. Now we want to be sure and not take away from the beauty. Now it's saturated, but it's still a clean stone, so we don't want to take away from that, add any under gallery that would be a distraction to the clarity of the emerald cut, because this being step faceted, it's something where you admire that kind of Hall of Mirrors effect, where you're going to really see these long, lean lines of red, not to mention the neon blues, these really intense, vivid lavenders and lilacs and blues and intense, intense, intense purples. All that's happening, and we do have one of our best per carats ever, if not the best actually. Because with your discount and all, this one's going to be one that will not last. Let me show it on the hand though, because I know that you're probably curious with the stone being that size. Is it going to be a piece that's too large? Well, that is obviously something that is up to each individual jewelry wearer here. That is going to be something that you have to consider, and only you can know best. But if you've been waiting on this big stone, if you've been waiting and admiring all of our incredible material, this is the one to get, because no better way to get a value than this. And with the reds that you're seeing come through here, and it's about 2 sizes too large for me, so do take that into consideration when you get your size, as we're going to make sure it is for you for free. Well, there's going to be that perfect sit where it's going to be seated right there on the center of your hand. It's going to stay level and just perfectly balanced on your finger at all times, but it's going to also bring you that beautiful look. Now you can see I have a size 5 3/4 or so finger. You can see how that's still not going to be too large, where it's going to be going over the side fingers. So I think that even if you're not used to a bigger ring, but you're thinking about having that collector's item in Tanzanite, it's a great way to go. Still very wearable, in the sense that if it was starting to get a little bit wider than one finger alone, then I would start to, worry about the wearability for everybody. But I think with this one, you're good there. So it's also going to be, well, it's a huge value right now. And look at the reds, they're all there. It doesn't ever get lighter in that center of the emerald cut with this stone. Sometimes they do. We have a 22 karat that does just that. It's just, and that's okay. It's very commonplace. That's a standard trade of emerald cuts where usually they are going to be a little lighter through the middle. That's not the case here. And all that said, get ready for our biggest value. And I think that, you know what, if I just keep on discounting it and make it even better than it's supposed to be tonight, it actually is going to be our lowest per carat we've ever seen here. So it's a really important time to get it. It's hard to even decipher. There's a lot of markdowns on that back. There's just a lot. Every single one of those scribbles, if you will, it probably looks like scribbles from where you're at. Those are all prices that have been slashed. All of that. I can see it started at $19,999, probably no surprise there. It's actually going to its all-time low. That's the beauty of this year-end clearance. This is the time to pick up your big Tanzanite. Get a collector's stone. Get something you never dreamed you would have, because when they get this affordable to do so, it'd be silly to wait. It'd be silly to think about it and wait for another, because I can tell you right now there's not another like this. And then we have the 2271, which starts to, yes, get a little oversized for some, and it has that little bit of that lighter color through the middle. So if you want that pure saturation through and through, this is the one you want to get a hold of. And it's not even $9,999. It's not even $8,888. All of that's great, but we have come to expect really superb values and teeny tiny little per carat prices, even on our best in the world. That's exactly what you're getting here. Take a look at it. We've got it for better than even $8,000 or $7,000 or $6,000. And even at $59.99, we're talking about one of our best per carats. That's what's motivating me to keep going even lower for you. Just make this the sensational value you've been waiting a lifetime for, perhaps. Maybe you've thought about some of these bigger emerald cuts. Maybe you're a collector, like so many people are, that want to get that special stone. Remember how it's finished in the inside here. So you've got comfort built in. I love that there are two different designs, actually. In the basket work, you have the S curves up top. My goodness, if you have an S in one of your initials, I think that would be special right there, because it's almost like two letter S pieces right here. But then you've got this more dove's tail design, meaning peace, right? Right there in that beautiful side. So that's going to be east and west. So all the details are there. The beautiful red saturations are coming through quite strongly. It's not even going to be $5,999. This is really incredible, and we're not even doing $5,500. Your first chance to get really one of our huge stones that there aren't many left overall. We're doing it for $5,499. That means that it's actually going to be $53.99 at checkout. And keep in mind, when that's a 15 karat 83 stone, that comes down to $340 a carat. Let me say that again, because in the past, when we've seen record-breaking prices, it's $369, it's $365, it's I remember there was a $359 at one point. Those were 2 and 3 carat stones. This is a nearly 16 carat stone here, and yet it's $340, I think it's $341 to be exact, $341 per carat. Nothing for the gold, nothing for the diamonds that surround it, that give it that perfect, just true halo and pave. And it's for one caller. So we had the round find its home yesterday. That was last night. Now we're going to take a look right here at what is going to definitely find its home here in a 15 karat 83 emerald cut. So $53.99 if you'd like that one. We'll give it 30 seconds. Then that's going to go $341 a carat. We have not seen that even on the 2 and the 3 and the 4 carat stones that we've had here over the last 5 years. So to be able to now have 16 carats with all those gorgeous red flashes, and yes, it's the emerald cut that has that consistency to the color all the way through. And you're even seeing it from kind of an arched angle. Let me just kind of, again, bring that right up face forward to that. So, you know, your eye level can really see the beautiful sheen and glow and neons that you have all the way through. That is so stunning. So that's the way to go. That's the one to own. If you can handle a bigger stone, go there. It's just one of our very, very best, and we're thrilled to have it for you. And hi, Susan, thank you so much. You're so kind. Thank you for watching. Do we have a request to get to? I love that. We've got a request first of the night here. So, ooh, and these are good ones, some favorites. Who are they for?
For 2 separate Lindas.
Oh my goodness, really?
So hoops are for Linda J.
Linda J?
Wonderings are for Linda S.
Well, you got it. Linda J first, then Linda S. We've got the Wonder. Well, this is a really great Wonder ring. So let me start with my hoops for Linda J. We've got these, and I'm looking at just yellow gold left in stock, right? But we can do the white gold. So I'm just want to make sure, because I had these the other day. I know they were really, really popular, and there's good reason for that. So take a look. This is our biggest diamond weight in a 1 inch, okay? So just to be clear, I had a 410 yesterday, but that was 2 inches in length in a hoop. This is a 1 inch hoop. inside and out, but the way you get to this 3 carats 36 diamond weight is to have the really big individual diamonds. So we've got the yellow gold here to show. It looks like all I currently have in stock, but here's what I'm offering. Since I want you to be able to, I know this is a little bit of a Cinderella situation, they're slippery. They just don't want to hang out. Every time I put them down, they kind of move. But this is where you're going to see them all the different ways and all the different directions here, so you can see what we're doing. But this is a hoop that I know a couple of you saw probably earlier. What was it? I guess it'd be last week. But this is where 1110339, it is the biggest value we have, because there is not a hoop here that's going to have a bigger individual diamond than this one here, 1110339. That's the fact. We have larger overall carat weights. 410s were here yesterday. Coming up later tonight, I do have a 363, which is very similar, but it's going to be in a longer length. So if you are, this is kind of a balancing act of, okay, what size hoop are you most comfortable in? If you are a 1-inch hoop wearer, then this is the way you go. Just for reference, I wear about a 2.5-inch every day. That's what I'm most comfortable in. I love a 2 or 2.5. But this is where a lot of people tend to go for the 1-inch. But that's what's amazing about this, is even with such a big individual diamond, like 14 pointers, by the way, this is still an inside-out style. So it's giving you in 1-inch the largest carat weight possible. We have a 363, but that's going to be 1.5 inches. So kind of amazing, and the way you do that is by having those much bigger diamonds individually. That's what's happening here. It's an inside-out style. There is a really cool just hinge at the bottom, click and closure, so it's really easy to lock and to fasten and to take off. But this is the value, because no other diamond hoop I have has a 14-point individual diamond. The next size down, I believe, is 6 or 8 points. So that's a big difference. We're talking about practically double here in every diamond you have. They're not graduated. This is the same size front as it is back. So you're going to see when you get them on, they're even presenting a little bit more important than even a 1-inch typically does, because they're having a bigger width to them. So let's take a look at it, and then we'll put one on for you so you can really appreciate the size. But when you get something like this, it's normally, well, we see bigger diamonds obviously go for more money. They're still VS, keep in mind. This is what we'd love to show you here, is what you see from a distance away, is that presence that they have, that big statement style they make. This is what they look like from a profile. No matter if you choose the white, the yellow, or the rose, you can choose any, but look at how beautiful the shine is from the profile. A lot of times people will see the profile of your earring, so I think it's nice to have that really extra level of shine there. Then you see here from the front, those are major diamonds. You've got that 1-inch size, which we'll show you here with the ruler just to give you a little perspective. Then we'll try one on, which I think is going to make it all the easier to determine. There you can see the 1-inch. Now I do want to point out the post sits a tad bit lower than the diamonds do. So you're going to see why that is so flattering on the ear. We're ready to move them out, but again, we only have a couple to go around. That's the problem. I have the diamonds to make up 2 pairs. They happen to be in yellow gold right now. That means I just don't want to limit you, though. If these are the earrings you've been waiting a lifetime for, I want you to be able to get them in the gold color that you prefer. So that is why I'm offering to do them in the white gold instead, if you would prefer that, or the rose gold if you'd prefer that. So that's not a problem. We want you to have the perfect pair of earrings, but what you are guaranteed to get is the fabulous price tag that is going to take them lower than they've ever been before. That's super important. Plus you get that look there that you see from a distance away and how big each and every individual diamond is. And then you've got that really cool wearability that they give, and you just see how every time you move, the way that they can sway back and forth is going to give you that look at the inside of the earring, so that you see those remarkable sized diamonds through the in and the out. That's the whole concept here. And we're going to make them, you see they're not pulling, they're not too heavy. They're really just a great wearable style if you go big diamonds. Let's take another look at them close up. Then I'll show you how they look in other ways. But I got to tell you, if you just want to really show off the diamond quality, get the white gold. We're offering to do that for no extra charge, but this is your last chance to get the price, because what we have are the diamonds that are here. I don't have any other 14 pointers that can make these hoops to my heart's content. That's the problem. So when you see what we've got 2, we're going to honor the gold color that, is your perfect option, but we've only got enough stones. We cannot bring these in anymore in those kind of size diamonds, and guess what? It's not even $3,360, which is $1,000 a carat. You never see big diamonds discounted. That's when diamonds start to get really elite level and rare, is when they're in big sizes, when they're in a fine quality. That's exactly what you have here, but it's not going to be $3,000. I've been selling diamonds on television for 21 years. I have never seen diamonds offered at a price tag like this is. And that's after, that's when we know 21 years ago diamonds were less. That's a fact. I mean, we all know that. A lot of us have been shopping for jewelry for a couple of decades, so you probably are well aware that diamonds were less 15 years ago and 10 years ago and 20 years ago than they are today. That's just the way the diamond world works. You own diamonds, you're going to have something that elevates in price tag as the time goes on. So as you're wearing them, as you're loving them, as they're your favorite earring every day, you've got something that's getting more and more high value every single day you have them and own them, and they're not $3,000 either. This is one of it. This is when it comes to just big sizes and great quality, and you don't want to ever cut a corner. We never do. We believe you never should. That's what this is about, yet the price tag is still teeny tiny. It's not even $29.99. You got 2 chances. 2 pairs only, and we know they're already requested. So if you love them, get on those phone lines and get your favorite pair. It's not $29, $28, $27.99. This is all prior to $100 off. Even the diamonds, yes, are eligible. Even the classics like these are still going for that $100 extra off just to make sure the value is the most incredible it ever can be. And they're not even $27.99. This is the one to get. I am a hoop girl, you know that. I wear them every day of my life. I really do. And I go smaller, I go larger, I mix and match. I mean, this is the style, though, that if you just can't get enough diamond quality, you go here. But I promise you they're wearable. And they're not even $27.77. This is all out value. It does not get any better. It really doesn't. These are all huge stones. Remember, only a few per earring and 14 pointers a piece. And it's not even going to be $2,700. They're $26.99. When all is said and done, they're $25.99 to get them, and that is the lowest they've ever been. Even if you go back to when they were first made, which was years and years ago, I remember that day. I mean, we're talking 6 years ago, because they were a great value then. But where were they? They were over $6,000. So to get a price like this today, at the very tail end of 2023, when you know what diamonds have been doing, that's the way to go. You've got to get a pair at $25.99. We have, again, 2 pairs to go around. That's all I've got. Can't make any more, can't do it again. If they ever do come back, expect a higher price tag. Do want to point out that each diamond hoop is going to have a little different quantity here in the front versus the back. You do have 7 stones in the front of the earring, so keep that in mind. And then you've got the 5 stones in the back, because obviously they are bigger, so they take up some space. So when you've got that hinge at the base, there's fewer stones in the rear. So I just wanted to point that out so you know that there's a little difference there. But that means, of course, you've got the beautiful stones per piece, which of course the 7 plus the 5, 12 stones, 24 stones per earring pair, and that's why you get those remarkable carat weights there for you. And how about that? 14 points a piece. So $25.99 at checkout. Let me know if you like them. I know that they're tougher to imagine in the white gold, but if it helps, let me show you another hoop in white gold so you can kind of imagine, because otherwise without seeing it here, it can be a little tougher, and I would always recommend the white gold actually. So just again, here are some hoops that have a smaller individual diamond size, but you can see how they look in the white gold. So keep that in mind. If you want to if you don't really want to see gold at all, you just want to see the consistency of the diamonds, I would say go with the white gold. So that's a different pair that's coming up that's got a little bit longer length to it and an oval shape, but that's why, again, we have options. So that's what's good. So let's get to another Linda's request here, which is the Wonder Ring. Sounds like she's looking for the single row, which we have for you as well. I know the double row's been here a million times over, and we have that actually offered at $100 off, but if you want the single row, we'll bring that out next. And those are my favorite earrings. Usually we can't keep those in stock, so if you like them, it's my favorite one to present just because I love a good value, and it feels always, you know, when you do this every day of your life and you have a value that's really, really extra special, it feels like a privilege to bring it to you. They're just, I'm in the wholesale world every day. I have my own lines, I do my own designs, and I have my own companies as well that aren't all jewelry related. I've got several, but one is, and one is fine jewelry. And I got to tell you, in the wholesale world every day, you cannot buy those diamonds. We have done this for you. I know you look at, you know, retail, and we know retail has big markups, and then we look at wholesale, and sometimes we think, if only I knew somebody in the business. I'm here to tell you, if you know somebody in the business who's a diamond dealer, a site holder, a wholesaler, who's going to give you a Rappaport price, which they, by the way, cannot. But if they were able to do that, you would still be paying more than by sitting at home, turning on your television, and shopping through TVON. And that's why it's a little known secret, but a lot of, and I'm not supposed to discuss this because a lot of jewelry stores don't want me discussing that, we are their secret to supplying a lot of those jewelry stores that, you know, maybe they're not the big designers with the huge storefronts on Rodeo Drive and Madison Avenue, but there's the mom and pops, you know, the mom and pops that, you know, look at, you know, they source a local community. They've got a long-standing clientele that are many generations over, and they might be in a smaller town. They a lot of times buy their jewelry here and then put it in their stores, still providing their shoppers with a great value, but they're making their money too. And they're making their living selling our jewelry in their storefront. So again, this is one of those where if you're making them yourself, if you have a manufacturing facility, if you are a jewelry designer, you're still not able to do something like this, because I'm out in that wholesale world every day and there's no way to make these. So let's give them 30 seconds to give you a last look, and then we'll see if anybody's got them. And then we have, it sounds like one pair is gone. So that means one pair left in any gold, because I'll go ahead and offer to transfer those stones out to a different gold color if that's your preference, so that you don't miss out on that favorite pair of earrings. So Linda, let me know if those are the ones you're looking for. I know over the course of the last, when did this kick off? Gosh, I want to say right before Christmas it started, this big sale. And so I know we've brought you a lot of different hoops, including this one. And that is why we're down to the last final few pairs. That's probably why Linda's asking to see them again. She probably saw them on a different show and said, wonder if those are still here. Well, we've got two, but it looks like one pair left. So let me know on the last pair, and then we'll go ahead and carry on to our single row wonder ring, which is amazing. And we're going to show that here. I know the double row is here, by the way. If you need to see it, let me know. But we have also 1110527. Tim, are you getting a pair? All right, no and no. All right, so guys, we still have that one pair left. Jess, yeah. Good. Was that a requester by any chance? Oh, really? Hi, Pamela. Thank you so much. Hey, now that I know that Pam's with us, she loves a good necklace deal. So I just wanted, there was a necklace I saw. I don't know if it's going to be for her, but let me flash this for you, Pamela, because this is kind of I don't know about you, but I've never seen it before. So if I haven't seen it before, there's a good chance you, the viewer, have not seen it either. So let me just flash this for her. It's a lariat style, and I thought of her the second I found it, and yes. This is why we have fun with sales like this, because we're bringing out pieces I've never even seen before. And it's a triple strand, but all together. This is all brought together, and excuse me if it's a little twisted, because I just got it, out of a bag here. But this will actually sit flat, and then you've got this big oversized lobster claw closure, and there's triple. I just want to show you, this lariat style does not move, because lariats can be a little high maintenance when they're always moving on you, and they start in one position, and then suddenly at the end of the day, or even an hour into your day, they're somewhere they shouldn't be. And so this is all stationary, but then those are rubies and diamonds. You've got the 3 chains, and did you notice the star effect here? There are pave stars that are going to actually, when I get this all sorted out on the neckline, you'll see, those are going to sit really beautifully on the neckline there, but you see the pave stars, which is really cute, and this is the ruby, kind of like a ruby, it looks like almost like a rondelle bead, but it's all done in rubies here that are pave, and then even these little end caps here are in little pear shapes. 2 out of the 4 are also done in diamonds. You've got mirror finished gold. So I just want to show it to you. If you're a white gold lover, it's 1119953. We still have a pair of the earrings left if you'd like them. Just keep that in mind. One gone, one left. But then here we are, and I want to show this on the neckline as well. This one has a length of 16 inches. So when you actually have this one on the neckline, it's going to start right about here. Gosh, my poor microphone snagged my jumpsuit earlier, so apologize. I'll try to get that settled. But look at how beautiful that is, right? So just to show you from a distance away, I know she's like the unusual necklaces here. So if you enjoy that, let me know. And how about this? It's $9.99. I don't know about you, but a triple strand necklace for $909, which is really $899, keep in mind, with rubies and diamonds, and the item number is, 9953, and so you have 62 points in the ruby weight. That's going to be, and I'll try to show this up close too, and then you also have another 24 points in diamonds. So I just thought for a necklace lover out there, especially if you love stars, stars are trending right now, and then you've got those little end caps. There's so much happening, the little teardrop shapes at the end, and then you've got the chains, which is the triple chain. Now how this goes from a triple chain to a quadruple chain, that I haven't even really invested into how that is happening, but they must have just added a chain because there's a separate piece that drops these extra links here that you have. So let me give you a look at that length, for example, because the chain's gonna sit at 16, primarily because you have a longer length to the drop here. So you've got about 2.5 inches there from the drop. So that's why they gave you a 16-inch length here, so that you're accounting for this longer length that is, again, stationary. That's not gonna move. And then let me try to give you a close-up look at the rubies here so you can see how this is constructed. I'll move those earrings aside. Here are your drops. You can see, again, 2 out of the 4 are pave diamonds. The other two are going to be mirror finished. And then there's the ruby, kind of like looks like a bead. I want to show you there on the inside. Everything is on that O-ring. So that's why it goes from 3 chains to 4, is because there's actually a separate O-ring inside that large bead that is going to allow those 4 chains to drape. Then you have your rubies here up front. And then do not forget, I'm going to give you a close-up look at those stars that are done in the pave. So that's really pretty as well. So you can see one side is mirror finished and the other side are diamonds. So that'll be $8.99 if anybody would like that. And then we'll go right to our next wonder ring, because I know the other Linda who requested, it was asking for this, so I want to bring it out very quickly. It's going to be 1110527. So that ruby necklace is here if anybody would like it. Keep that in mind. Still have a last final pair of hoop earrings as well for you if you'd like to grab those. I would not wait on those, because obviously those are one of those values that usually is pretty popular. So once everybody kind of catches up with the show, I imagine those are going to be gone in a hurry. But this is our 60-point single row. We'll come in a little closer so you can see, talking about, again, a much bigger diamond weight than typical here individually. That's what's nice. 60 points overall, but large stones individually throughout. Let's choose. Would you like the white gold, the yellow gold, or the rose gold? That's totally up to you. So that's for you to decide, but we have all 3, and this is the one that if you look for something a little more narrow than the double row, which is the traditional, then this is the way to go. This is why we designed it. A lot of you asked for something with bigger diamond presence, but needing something a little more narrow, that's what you get here. That's what this is bringing and delivering. And then you can wear it all on its own, wear it doubled up. You can wear it stacked, and the ultimate way to wear it is as a ring guard, meaning you get 2 and you put them opposite ways and then put them around something else. That's the idea here. So look how pretty, though, just one looks on its own. Great pinky ring, thumb ring. I love wearing this as a thumb ring. Let me show you. I think this is a really great look. Something about pointing it away from the hand there, I think, is really just attractive the way that looks, and it sits low profile enough where it's really easy to wear on the hand like that. So it's a great idea for 1,000,001 different reasons, and I think there's just, again, always a need to shop different sizes of this, because maybe you want to wear a couple as the ring guard on the ring finger. Maybe you want to get one for a thumb ring, which is a different size ring. This is the day to get it. It's an incredible value. These are classics that I know a lot of you tried and true TVON viewers know and own, but for anybody who doesn't, it's $699 to get it. That's $599 for the ring when all is said and done. $599. This is where, again, when you get 2, which most people who shop the Wonder Ring do, that's when it's key to get 2, because you're saving then $200. You get $100 of savings off each and every one you purchase. So $599 per ring, get 2, get 3, get 4, get different gold colors. I know so many of you have a wardrobe where you start with the white, then you say, I want to come back for the yellow gold or the rose gold. Get as many as you can, because this is the day to do it. And it's another one of those that once it's made again, it has to abide by today's gold and diamond pricing, which is vastly different than where it started here. So take it when it's $100 extra off. That's more than 10% off. There's a lot of times we'll do a 10% off sale, and then that would be $70 off, and we all rejoice and we get excited. But then this is a lot better deal. So our lines are busy. No wonder why. Take a look. Thanks, Linda, for the request, too, because it's a thrill to bring this out. And then let me pair it up with some other things. I don't have a lot of rings here today, but let me show you. It's mostly earrings and pendants and necklaces and the like, but let me show you what it looks like with other things. Like, for example, I have a beautiful fawn diamond leader. That will be great paired up with it. Let me just show you. Here it is solo, which is one way to wear it. Maybe that's how you wear it on certain days. And then other days, imagine this, and I only have one to show you, so this is going to take a little bit of imagination, but look at how that just instantly slides up next to that round. And your ring at home does not need to be a round. That's why we call it the Wonder Ring. It tends to pair up so well with different shapes, different sizes, different styles. Heck, I've even put it with this large signet ring that I own and wear it every single day. So imagine I had another one facing the opposite direction pointing out, and then I sandwiched that right next to it. And then you would have this complete look. It adds drama. If you get 2, it's a carat 20 of diamonds that you'd be adding to any other ring that you're wearing, including something like a round, an oval. It doesn't need to be just the round of the oval. We've seen it next to pairs, trillions, you name it. It's extremely popular. And get a couple, because again, when you've got this chance, 2 saves you $200, 3 saves you $300, 4 saves you $400. I'm sorry, that's not going to happen on any other given day. So that's why it pairs up so beautifully. And if you just want to wear one next to something, great, you can do that. If you want to match up 2 or 3, they stack beautifully. And the more, I think the more narrow the design, like this one being the 1 row, it's even more easy and affordable. Well, affordable, yes, but also easier to stack if you want to stack 2 or 3 together, because it doesn't create that really ultra wide ring when you have 2 or 3 on. So you can wear it a million ways. I always say you'll have so much fun. Really, when you get this, I could talk for 3 hours alone on this ring. I mean, no problem, even though I presented it literally thousands of times probably. I mean, slight exaggeration, but only slight, because there's a million and one ways to wear it. It's called the Wonder Ring for a reason, and that is because it is a wonder in price. It's something we kind of organically discovered, the versatility that it gives us, the uniqueness. It doesn't look like everything else, although I will say a lot of people are imitating it these days. I've seen the faux versions done. I've seen the CZ versions done. A lot of that's out there. It all started here. So $6.99 turns into $5.99. Get it where you get VS Diamonds. When you could pay that for lab grown, you could pay that for CZs, you could pay that for costume. Isn't it nice to know you're getting solid gold all the way through? You're getting really important VS Diamonds as well. And then we'll take another look at it. Let me actually show you the inside. Did you, Jason, take a Wonder Ring? How many and what color did you get? Yellow gold. You got 2. And who was it for? Linda, our requester, I bet. Thank you so much, Linda, for requesting it. I'm so glad we had it. Tim, what about you? Taking a couple of them? That's great. Are you taking 2? White gold, 1, and what color? White gold. And then just let me know how many you've got. And then that's the inside. So remember when I told you it's solid? It's, of course, solid gold, but I mean, it's really, truly solid. Look at that. It's finished all through the inside. So that'll be $599. Come on now, that's a value. So that's the one to get right there. I'm so glad you asked for it, Linda. It's a thrill to bring it to you. I just can't believe it's $5.99 because that's a really good value on a lot of substantial gold. And then, of course, all those bigger diamonds to point out that, again, speaking of big diamonds, we saw it with the hoops. We're seeing it again here where they're only really, what, maybe 7 stones on each side? I mean, they're all bigger stones here, 6 stones on each side and then really 7 on the other if you consider that it's got that, you know, that extra point there. So a really beautiful look. Jess, did you take a couple as well? Hi, Sheila in New York. What color did she get? Yellow gold for Sheila. Love it. Well, white, yellow, and rose are all available. Get your size. It's true to size. Get a couple. Remember, this is also the one where even if you're getting 2, go true to size. When it gets wider, I recommend that you go up a little bit. But on this one, single row, just stay true to size. Don't forget we had the incredible Tanzanite deal, $340 carat stone for a 16 karat emerald cut. Still hanging out here. That's the one. That's all the reds. Grab it before I do. That's my warning on that one. I don't have a blue wing yet. I need one because guess what? We're getting down to the wire on what we have all together. So aren't going to be too many opportunities to get blue wing for any of us. Don't forget about that ruby and diamond necklace, the lariat style. And I want to show you one of a kind opal. I know normally you would say opal on a sales show. I'm not sure. But remember, this is the opal you get here. And let's take a look at how beautiful this is. It kind of tends to be a little more elongated, but what an opal, right? And this is the worst it'll ever look because I don't know if we can iris down a little bit, Tony. I mean, I know I just block a light here when I zoom back, but look at how just by blocking the light here, this is a little more intense to the color. That's because when you have a lot of light and mostly reds in this stone, it tends to dull the colors a bit. So what you'll see in person is even more bright, vibrant, and really in this case neon. It's a one only. It's 112-1987. And this will be just a quick one only, and I know it's going to be quick because the value is so good. It's going to be our 1 carat 27 black opal. It's an elongated oval, by the way. So you get the elongation to the oval. You get the diamonds that are all beautifully pavé. It's actually bigger stones too. It's 78 points in total. And let me make sure that we refocus here so you can really see there's that beautiful brilliance of each and every VS diamond. It's in the yellow. You can change it. You don't need to leave it that way. It really reads as a lot of white gold metal when you see the pavé and the way that's done. Here's the case in point of that. Oh my goodness, just taking it briefly out of the light, I get so stunned every time I just briefly pick them up to try them on for you. For a brief moment, they're out of the light. And everything that I'm telling you about and really kind of encouraging you to think about, if you already like the look, you're going to be totally, totally impressed when you get it at home. You might even think it's not even the same stone because it's just so much more vivid and bright. And just by taking it out of the light here, I'll block the light again here so you can start to see, look at the reds, but there's blues, purples, greens, a lot of bright yellow to this stone, all of that you will see. And again, lots of diamond weight and extended to that longer length so that you have, why not embrace the elongation of the opal? And that's what the designer did here by adding the diamond design as it is. It was $39.99. Now it's going a little bit lower. Okay, a lot lower. We got to make sure that a lot of jewelry moves here in the next 2 hours. That's all we've got tonight, okay? 2 hours and then a final weekend of opportunities to take advantage of all these big sale event prices, and if there was ever a sale price. Because remember, it's not just the sale you're getting in $100 off. That'd be one thing. It's about the price I gave you first. It's about the discount. Now, granted, some of the diamond pieces, forgive us, they can't go any lower. You know, if you're going, oh, the Wonder Ring's $9.99, it's been that way for years. Exactly. It's been that way for years. So to give you $100 extra off when it should be $4,000 or $5,000 more today, that's fair, right? The diamond pieces are tricky. But when it's a one-of-a-kind colored stone deal that's something unique like this is, we are taking leaps and bounds off of the price tag. For example, not $39, not $29, not $19.99, and that's a very large black opal that's going to look, remember, double the carat weight. So carat 27 is the actual carat weight. It looks double that at least, and then you get the diamond weight, and it's not even $1,500. And it's an October birthstone, and it's full of lively colors, and it's $1,299 instead, which means $1,199 at checkout for the very first caller tonight. So that's going to be it. Then we also brought out the signet ring. Not my classic signet ring with the engraving, but actually a diamond version for you, which was based on your customer request. So we'll bring that out. That has not come out in a very, very long time, so we're excited to bring that to you. And here's our last call. If you would like this one, it's a one only. We've got that final clock ticking down. It's a fabulous way to get some beautiful color in your opal, a really stunning style, a really little more elongated, so that's really nice too because it gives you all the look. I just wish there was a way to show you exactly how good it looks, but as I move it around, you see there's the goldens, you see the goldens and the orange and the yellows, greens and blues and purples. What are we looking for? The full complement of rainbow colors, and it's all there. And it's $11.99 at checkout. So that's a good one there. Let's see who's got it. You can leave it in the yellow, or you can change it up if you'd like. Totally up to you there. And then, get ready. A diamond earring with an 87-point diamond weight, but in that casual way. If you're going, I'm sorry, 87 points in diamonds is not casual. It is when it's done in the organic slices of diamonds, which we're going to show you next. Somebody's got to get the opal. Waiting to see who's got it. One caller, $11.99. Beautiful. You'll be astounded. I know it's tricky with, you know, the sales show going on. You're going, oh my gosh, is that going to be the perfect opal? Trust me when I tell you, I would never steer you wrong. I am just, you know, I got to tell you, someone pointed that out the other day in their Christmas card they sent. They said, you know, you say you're not a salesperson, you're a journalist, but you just happen to be a journalist selling stuff on TV, and it's true. And she goes, but I think, you know what? It's my journalist in me that makes sure that we're always just really just accurate and fair about, you know, everything that you ever could know about your jewelry. And that's the whole point. And this is really that gorgeous opal. I know it takes a little leap of faith here, but it's really going to be that stunning stone that I know you'll enjoy. Now take a look at these earrings on my hand here, because this is that shorter version of a diamond slice earring. We've done some longer versions. Here it is at item number 1120274. And there are actually 2 stones per earring. This is all solid 18K. So even if you have more sensitive ears and you tend to be sensitive to alloys, this should not be a problem with the 18 karat yellow gold. But it also has these almost trillion freeforms to the diamond slices, and that's going to be 4 together, all together. That's 2 per earring, and they have a drop length of, it's about 1 inch. I'm going to show them to you. They're only in yellow gold, and they're a shepherd's hook design. So they're about 1 inch, a little over that, maybe 1.25 inches when you include the shepherd's hook, and that's going to be 1 pair alone. This is 87 points in diamonds. So again, they're like a thinner slice of diamond, but they're still all natural. They have this great, almost silvery sheen to them. So they really do. They may not sparkle like a round brilliant, but they have a great sheen off the surface. And that's what they look like. There's also a nice little chain link that's a little larger between them. And each of the stones are bezel set. So it really shows off the organic quality and that beautiful individual shape they have. It's also going to be $299 for the earring, which makes them $199. We're still taking $100 off. A $299 earring, yes we are. And so that's the way to get a really fabulous earring that I think is just a more casual way to do diamonds. Maybe you're thinking, I don't know if I'm going to wear a diamond drop earring every day, but then you see this design and realize maybe it's more plausible when it's a design like this is. Not something that's too ostentatious, not something that's too wild or bright. I've got one on the ear here I'm going to show you next if I can get this on before they sell, and I do. So this is what they look like on, just to give you an idea there. Well, I'm still holding one over there, but that's what they look like on. And to know you're still wearing, it's almost like diamonds in their most natural form. All of our diamonds we bring you are natural, but this is where you get that really beautiful kind of, again, sheen and organic look because of the shape they have. So a little bit more unique cutting style. So let me know, only one pair, $199, and let me know who's got them, because you know those are going to be popular, and once everybody gets, yeah, you got them? All right, Jess has got those. Congratulations. And then we're going to move right along to, I have the opal still here, by the way. So if you want the opal, let me know. I also, though, have a pink diamond. It's a pendant coming with the necklace. Do call me on that opal, though. I know it takes a little bit of a leap of faith, but trust me when I tell you, if you want a really incredible opal that's well priced, that's the one to get right there. Now I have this beautiful pink diamond pendant. It actually comes with the chain, but it starts with a bigger stone here. And this one, thank goodness it sits up on its own, because I'm also going to be showing you the chain here. Look at the details, the pave, the bigger stone. Item number here is 1118818. And congratulations on those diamond earrings. Well done there. So see, we've got all price points for you in fine jewelry, but here is that fabulous pinky purple diamond. I think it's more purple than anything else, and we all learned our colors a long time ago, right? So use your best judgment there, because I know we're calling it a pink diamond, but as we come in even closer so you can examine, that's an all-out purple diamond, really. It's got a more lavender tone to it than it does lighter pinks. You know pink diamonds are usually really, really light, and there are pink diamonds around it, so you can see the difference there, but it also happens to be, item number is, yep, 8818. That's an 8-point center oval. It's good size when it's that color too. Then you have an additional 6 points in pink and 19 points in white diamonds, and it's really like 3 sections to this pendant, but I haven't even shown you. The chain has diamonds as well. White diamonds, bezel set, 2 of them in the chain with a lobster claw closure, and it's adjustable. And you can feel free to use the chain with other things. You don't need to leave. Sometimes with a pendant smaller in size, you have to leave it the way it is, and it doesn't come off. So that means you're stuck with that chain for that piece, and you can't use the chain for other things. With this one, you can use the chain with all your other pendants, at least your white gold pendants, because it's in white gold. It's white and rose for the pendant, white gold for the chain, fully adjustable lobster claw closure. It is deluxe, and it's 3 different lengths you can choose by the moment. So whether you're putting that pendant on it, whether it's a different pendant on it, you get to decide. You get the versatility, or maybe you keep one and gift one. It's totally up to you. Top of the hour just arrived. Welcome to the show. We are just about to blow out a purple, pink, and white diamond pendant and a chain coming for free with it. Take a look at this. It's going to be wild, and this is the night to be shopping. Get anything you love, anything that you've had on your wish list. Tonight's the night to do it. And this is a total of 33 points, of course, when you add it all together, but it's separated for a reason, and that's because those stones are really individually important. And it used to be $29.99. Now it's not. Going a lot lower for one collar. Comes with the chain, stays as is. I cannot say enough about it, but I got to show it to you from a distance on the hand. That's what's challenging about. There's so much to talk about with these pendants and chains. It's even got a great finishing on the inside. Let me show you what it looks like from a distance. Great size for every day. It's almost like the wishbone style at the top, and then a little pave oval of pink diamonds. Then your drop with that center stone and double halo and diamonds bezel set about 1 inch away if you choose to put it centered up. Then here's your lobster claw closure. There's your 16, 17, 18 inches in length. I'll take it on over to the neckline, and we'll give you a better price than even that $2,999 deal. We're going to make it a whole lot easier and better than that. All you got to do is dial. Take another look at it. I want to get you the measurement, so I'll put it back on the hand here. So remember, all that piece that can come off that chain, and that can be used for, do you have another white gold pendant? Do you have a sterling silver pendant, a platinum pendant? It'll work. There's the drop on the pendant itself, 3/4 of an inch. We're going to make it a lot better, a lot easier. This whole pendant is not even $9.99. Saving you $2,000, but I'm not done. Oh my goodness, get it for the chain alone. I'm serious. But there's a purple diamond, and there's pink diamonds, and what are we doing? Welcome to the year-end clearance event. And look at the front, look at the back. There's the finishing on the inside. There's your purplish diamond. It really is more purple than it is pink, as you can well see right there. And it is not even going to be $8.99. Yeah, this is before your discount. So operators, let me know who's got it, because we only have the one, and we're going to make it $888, but it's really $788 at checkout. So the time to get it is right now. And then let me know who's taking it, because that is going to be a nice little top of the hour. That was unintended. It just kind of lagged from our first hour, but for $7.88, purple, pink, and white, maybe you're gifting it. Valentine's Day is going to be here before you know it. Maybe there's a birthday coming up that you want to celebrate with somebody, giving them the most rare and unusual of natural diamonds. These are none of those funky treatments out there. These are natural. The purple's natural. The pinks are natural. The white diamonds are gorgeous VS. And here's the deal. Jason, are you thinking about this one? Okay, so guys, let me know if you want it. 5 seconds remaining, and that'll be that. So last call. All righty. Now, we've got our official top of the hour. Getting ready. It's a little wild what we're about to do. It's limited. Do we like more in necklaces? Because how about a diamond? How about a big old diamond? We got a big diamond for you for our top of the hour. I'm pretty excited about it. Kind of looks like the diamond pendant we had in the 1 carat size, but it's not going to cost $3,000. That's the best part. It's even larger though, because of the way it's designed. So Tim, let me know if you're thinking about this one. Jess, thinking about it over there? All right, that one's gone, I found out. Okay, congratulations. Well, if you don't mind, if we can hang out with another necklace moment. Let me see, it's got just the wrong length for this card here, so I'm gonna try to get this stationary on the card so you can really, you know what, skip that. Let's just show it on the hand here. Let's show it on the hand to start. This is how it's going to look, because I know you wanna see it that way. It's a large diamond, and welcome to our show. This is 2 hours left tonight for our Thursday. We're live, so we wanna know what you wanna see. What kind of jewelry piece are you interested in saving thousands of dollars on tonight? We'll make it happen for you. This is going to be 111. Actually, let me see what the item number is on this one, because I know that just sold out, that pink and purple diamond piece. Congrats on that. This is going to be 112, actually, 1624. We have white and yellow available only. When I tell you we've got a couple, that's great, but we are limited, so it's not going to last very long, and you're getting a 31-point center VS diamond to start. Then you have a halo. Now, when you see it, it pretty much reads as a one single diamond, doesn't it? But it's creating a look that if it was one single diamond, you'd have to spend about $10,000 on a good day, and that would be that. Instead, we've got the 31-pointer with 25 points of side diamonds. Now, there are also the 2 bezel sets about 1 inch away. This will always stay centered on the neckline because it's not a pendant, it's a necklace. So here's your lobster claw, 16, 17, 18 inches. We built all that in for you. Remember, there's a white and a yellow to offer. That's it, rose gold, not available here unless you can wait a little extra time. I'd be happy to custom make it. But just know that's going to be a little extra wait time. This is one of those values that going forward in the new year, and we all love diamonds, right? You wouldn't be here if you didn't love diamonds. We know diamonds go with everything. Diamonds always work. Diamonds are always appropriate. Diamonds are always can be, these days, casual, dressy, or anything else in between. It really works for anybody of any different age group, of any different styling. Let's take a look at it on the neckline here and see it for another viewpoint so you can really get a sense of the size there and how that's going to look. I want to show you up close, though, because this is what's so important. For those of you that are going to be deniers thinking, well, I don't know if it's going to be a really, really great affordable price. I don't know. We've seen big hoops already, and we've seen wonder rings, and we've seen all these great VS diamonds for really low prices. What gives, and why are they so affordable? They must not be as good as they look. Well, you're just newer to the show, and that's okay. Everyone's got to start somewhere with their TVON collection. But if you are a lover of diamonds and you insist on the best, even if you don't, let me tell you, you might want to start, because you have someone in your corner like TVON who can provide values nobody else can. That's the beauty of this. Welcome to our show. I know it's the top of the hour, so we're glad you're with us tonight. We're having a big year-end clearance, which I love when people say they're having a year-end clearance, but the prices haven't changed. We're going to show you what it's all about, not only just what we're doing on the air here, but yes, just to make sure you understand that these prices are as low as they are. Everything comes down another $100. So if you're not convinced that this is the best price we can bring you as it is on the air, whatever price that I tell you, there's an extra $100 off on everything. So it's a time to stock up. Like we said, get your wonder rings, get your necklaces, and we're not just showing you these weirdo pieces that are just like the bottom of the barrel, been here forever, nobody wants them. We're showing you diamond classics like this. 31 point, 25 points, you put it all together, you've got a 56-point diamond weight, and I'm not convinced that they included those bezel set diamonds that are in the chain either. So you've got a really, really special way to go here, and the adjustability, so great for gifting. I know we all got done with gift giving season here. Are probably all gifted out, right? Valentine's Day is going to be here before you know it. Anniversaries, birthdays, they still happen. Set this aside, have this at the ready, and you will be so proud that you were shopping right here tonight to get a value like this, because what should be a $2,999, we offered on a pendant the other day that was a 1 carat solitaire. This gives you an even bigger look because, well, it is the halo, the extra added diamonds, and it's the chain. You don't have to provide your own chain. It's all locked in. It's all in one. It's made ready to go. All you need to tell me is, do you want the white, the yellow, or the rose? I'll go ahead and do the rose gold if you want it. But here's what we're going to do instead, $29.99, and that's already a value because you could have gotten just a pendant by itself for that price a couple of weeks ago. We're giving you more diamonds, the halo, the chain, everything, the really all-encompassed, easy to give, easy to wear, your new everyday signature style piece, and it's not even going to be $9.99. This is where you know the deal with bigger diamonds, like a 31 point, by the way, that's a minimum. Did we have that out there? Perfect. Okay, good. Because I want to make sure that we're clear that if you ever decide to take that stone out and you take it to a jeweler or you weigh it on a scale and you realize, she lied because I got a 38 pointer. Well, most of them are a third of a carat or bigger. We're just, the smallest one I have, which is up there, is a 31 pointer. Most of them, we were aiming for a third of a carat, but we wanted to give a little more quantity than 1 or 2. So we're basically guaranteeing you 31. Most of you are getting 33. Many of you are getting more than that. So that's how that works. Then the consistency of the halo is the same. The extra added diamonds, white, yellow, or rose. Take as many as you need even. I'm going to offer that you can take more than one if you want to. Why not? Because you may have multiple gift ideas you want to give. Maybe it's going to be bridesmaids gifts for that upcoming wedding. Maybe it's going to be the pieces you get for all the granddaughters when they graduate high school or college. This is something anybody could wear, any age, any style, no matter what she dresses like, where she lives, what she does for a living. It's for everybody. And that's why it's our top of the hour, and we're a little busy on the phone line, so bear with us. Take a look at it. It's not even $9.99 though. This is the beauty of what we're doing. And it's not going to be even, oh, you're going to love this. And don't forget about those extra diamonds. I'm going to bring, let me see if I can just kind of slide one in here so you can see those bigger diamonds. See that? Bigger diamond in the chain. Same thing on the other side, left and right. Bigger diamond in the chain, bezel set. There it is. So you're getting 2 extra diamonds, adjustability, diamond cut link chain. And excuse me, it's not even $9.99. You please, 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 please dial early and now, because there's no way this is going to last. Operators, will you do me a favor? I'm limited to how many diamonds we have and therefore how many pieces. I don't have them even all necessarily set yet because I don't know if everyone's going to take yellow or if everyone's going to take white or if it's going to be right down the middle. So this is how we make it happen. You are not spending $9.99. You know our diamond consistency and quality. It is unparalleled, unmatched. It's not $888. It's not going to be, I don't know guys, it's not even $850 or $800. Want you to get one, a third of a carat, approximately in the center, mostly more, and yet halo, extra diamonds, bezel set, layer it with your diamonds, but the yard is not even $850 and it's not $800. This is the deal of the night. And it's one complete piece of jewelry. We're not talking about the piece that you have to worry about. I gave it as a gift. She doesn't have the right chain. Now what? I feel terrible. I gave a gift. It's not really even complete. You never have to worry about that. This necklace in its entirety is $799 tonight, which means that in the end, you pay $699. You pay $699 and you get a complete necklace, all that adjustability, big diamond weight at over a ½ carat when the one center stone is the big deal, and it's $699. So let me know who's got what or how many you want, because you can get more than one if you want to, and I would highly advise and recommend that. And we're going to give it a last 60 seconds because I don't have that many. We're going to hope that it lasts, 60, 30, I don't know. I don't know how long it's going to last. We only have a few to go around. So that's going to be a quick deal if you want to have something that looks like you went to a luxury fine jewelry store and, well, let's be honest, you'd have to spend probably about $7,500 to get that. So, especially if you want VS diamonds. How about this instead for a much better value of $699? Keep in mind, the tax would be more. Like, you're shopping at $7,500 retail. I mean, I can't speak for every city in every state in America, but I can speak for the one that I live in, which is Los Angeles, California. And in our city, in our grand state, the tax alone would be about $700. So you're paying $699. So I would say, when you're buying the necklace and getting quality that most designers can't guarantee a VS quality either, by the way. So that's kind of, you know, a little extra. And then this is that extra closure. Look at that lobster claw closure. I'm going to put it on the neckline again for you as well, just so you can see from a distance away what that's going to look like, what it's all about, how gorgeous it is. And that's going to be, yep, $6.99 at checkout. If you'd like one, grab it as quickly as you can. This is what I would recommend. Maybe wearing it, whether you wear it 16, it sits right about there, 17, right about here, 18 right about here. You know what the beauty of a big station style necklace like this is that it doesn't turn or flip. It does not. That center stone is always going to be completely upright and out to the world, just like you see it there. So it's just exquisite. It's a beautiful stone. And remember, if you look at the overall diameter, that overall diameter is something that's giving you the look of about a 2.5 carat diamond. So this is what it looks like up close yet again. And that's the beauty of it, is that if you bought a 2.5 carat diamond, you'd be looking at, oh, tens of thousands of dollars, even if it was just a decent quality. So this is really, really special. And we give you that super up close look. So you're seeing how bright and again, VS brilliant that stone is. That's what we love. So we have more diamond pieces. I know through the sale events, you can request anything you like and we'll bring it out if we have it. But usually it is the diamond pieces that are the most exciting and really truly the most popular because they're the classics. They are the classics. And you don't know our diamond quality well. Nobody is going to touch the diamond quality that TVON brings. So even diamond cutting on the chain. So you get a beautiful, I mean, we know you're locked into this chain. It's one solid piece. So we have to make sure the chain's got to be beautifully done and it's got to be special in its own right. Look what it's supporting. Look how what it's setting, right? What it's standing beside here to bring you the overall look. Nothing like a really good pendant on a bad chain. It just kind of takes the whole thing down a notch. You want everything to be consistent with the look, the aesthetic, the quality through and through. That's what we ensure for you there. Couple last pieces from our first available. Still have one of the pairs of the 336 hoops, if you can even believe it. Also have a cross pendant. A lot of necklaces tonight. We even have a big diamond at 1.5 carats. Speaking of big diamonds, this is not for everybody, but there is a wild ring here that I have not shown for many, many, many years, just for the sheer fact that it's been over $13,000. And rightfully so, you're about to see why. Congratulations. Call us on any one of those if you want a white or a yellow gold. Be happy to see if we have one left for you. Let's take a look at this, though. You might not have seen it. It's not been here very often. And keep calling on that last necklace. We'll make sure you get one as long as you're quick here. It looks like we still have 3 left at the current moment. So can't guarantee that's going to be the case going forward too long. But right now, got 3 left. But this is wild, isn't it? Item number actually 112, 1430. It's been here a while. You know, one of those pieces we had to actually just bring out and show you what we can do on a piece that probably we've kind of agreed that at this point $13,000 is just not the price point that is going to be appropriate to get this one home. So everything changes tonight. And let's point out right away that this is the star of the ring is right there on the right side. It is a very large 1.5 carat yellow diamond. It's an elongated oval. It's a VS quality. That is alone something we see here and there on this show for thousands and thousands of dollars. We've added sapphires and diamonds around it in a really cool ring that you got to see on the hand to believe. Yes. Yeah, the 336 hoops again? Love to. So really one thing to point out, because I know a lot of you are probably asking this question right now. Hey, Lolo, that ring doesn't seem to meet up in the middle, so I don't have a ring like that. Is that going to sit properly? Is that going to fly off my hand? Do I need to like add some gold to it? The whole concept and design is built around the aesthetic that we want to have it almost as a cuff bracelet, but in a ring. And so you're right, there's no actual closure, if you will, to the midpoint. It's meant to be almost like this is creating this beautiful trifecta that's creating width along the hand here, comfortable as it can be. Fits like any other ring will. It's not going to fly off your hand. You get your proper size for wherever you want to wear it, and it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful fit and feel. And those are sapphires, matched, pair of pairs, diamonds around them, diamond halos around everything. So let's break it down. 1.5 carat yellow, right there, that's the big one. Carat of sapphires, Ceylon blue, royal blue, and pairs. Then 46 points in white diamonds. It's in white gold only. Let's show it to you from the sides because I want you to see that there's actually this detail, carving, design element to the way this is almost looks like, to me, it looks like an animal print in the way you've got those cutout details on the sides. The same thing's going to happen over here on the side of the yellow diamond and the way that's set. This is a remarkable value. Again, it's been $12,999 forever. And I've hesitated showing it to you knowing that it's a little just, more out there and unique. This isn't a piece I would ever call a classic, but there are a lot of us, myself included, who love those pieces that aren't going to be what looks like the basics that everyone already has. And don't get me wrong, I love a basic. I have the basics. A lot of us do. We have the basics. It doesn't mean you just want to live in the world of basic all the time. Sometimes a certain occasion calls for a little more unique of a piece. This is it. But the way it moves and wraps, it is almost like a bypass, but it stays open. You've got the two on the one side, the one on the other. It's cool. It's a cool ring. It's artistic. It feels like sculpture that you wear, and yet the price tag has got to come down. Otherwise, it's going to sit here forever and ever and ever, and we'd like it to get a home. So if you're ready, because there have been sale events before where we've trotted it out, and it's still been $79.99. And then maybe you got 10% extra off. But then it's still $7,000 plus. So here's what we're going to do to make this really easy peasy. And I'll tell you the secret, somebody could fight over it just for the diamond perspective alone, because with a carat and a half yellow VS diamond, here's what I can guarantee you. And this is probably not the best thing to show you when I have a carat 51 yellow diamond later. So my yellow diamond later is not going to be this affordable. But if anybody did want it just for the carat and a half yellow diamond that's in the middle and that elongated oval that's east-west set, you would be really wise to do it, because the price could never happen on the yellow diamond by itself. Here's why. It's not even going to be half of this price. $4,000, it's not. This is the giveaway. And that's what we love about a show like this. Giveaways, everything is. That's the beauty of it. If you see something you love, whether it's a piece you've seen before or maybe not, and you fall in love with it, the values are such that you can go get it, grab it, get it, own it, and never look back, because you know you got one of the greatest deals of all time. And it's not even going to be $39.99 or $3,500. Well, what I tell you, the carat and a half VS diamond is worth more. It's a natural yellow. It's a natural yellow. And then we'll show those hoop earrings, I promise, but this one's got to go even lower than $35 or $34.99. Say hello to maybe one of the biggest diamond values we've ever had. And it's a yellow. Bring it on out for $33.99, and we only have one. It'll be $32.99, so even better at checkout. How does that sound? And we'll try it on the hand one more time because it may be gone, and then we'll bring out the hoops, which I know we only have one pair left, so it's going to be go time on the 336s, which you might have missed in the first hour. And they've been a multiple presentation piece throughout the event. Let's see who's got the sapphires, the white diamonds, and the carat and a half yellow right there. I'll call that the center stone, even though, yes, it's off to one side. Let me try it on the hand again for you, show you how this looks. Honestly, it would be gorgeous ring, middle, or index. It really would. Let me know who's got it. $32.99. Somebody get it for just the yellow diamond. VS oval shape, and that is gorgeous. And look at it from all the side angles here. It does sit up a little off the hand. It's like you have really three pedestals perching those stones up a little higher off the hand, but all in their own individual way and not even quite meeting in the center, which is really what's fun about it. So let's keep on rocking. We've got that hoop earring, which will probably be the last time we see it during the event. That's safe to say, because we even had them earlier by request, and there's only one pair left. So it's item number 1110339. It is the big diamond hoop. These are the largest individual diamonds we have. Okay, so largest individual diamonds we have in a hoop. And that is because they're 14 points a piece. Most engagement rings in the country average quarter carat. These are not much smaller than an engagement ring center stone. And yet you have 12 per earring, 24 per pair, and yet we have one pair left. They were presented earlier, and they were even presented earlier in the event. But this is now last call. So for those of you that are hemming and hawing and thinking, well, I'm going to wait till the end of the event and I'll see everything, because you said the event's ending on Monday, so I'll just wait and I'll wait and then I'll call and maybe on Monday they'll be here. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think there's any way that this hoop, given that it's our last pair we have to go, I don't think there's any way they stick around until Monday. I don't think there's any way they stick around for another 30 seconds. because they are $2,699. I have offered, even though they are set in yellow gold right now. I don't want that to be the deal breaker. If you are saying, no, I want them in white gold, that's the only way that I'm going to be happy, go ahead and get the white gold. I'm going to have our jewelers take out the stones individually one by one and move them over to the white gold setting, which we have. So if you only want white, you know what? If we're going to do that for the white gold, let's do it for the rose gold as well. If you want rose gold, we'll do that too. So if you want the white gold or the rose gold instead of the way they're set, it's going to take us a couple extra days to ship them on out to you. But we can do that because I'd rather you get the perfect pair. And that's what it's all about. So $25.99, if you can believe that, on 336 of all 14 pointers. There's no graduation to these diamonds. They're not an SI material. They're all VS. They're all going to be stunning, and they're all matched in size, shape, and clarity and color. And they're $25.99. So if anybody does have that last pair, please let me know, and then we'll go ahead and move right along. I know we already saw them today, and we already saw them in the event, but we're on last call on that last pair, so it's important to get them. Well, my two favorite values of the night so far are also, besides the earrings, our rings. The beautiful emerald cut Tanzanite we have, the 16 karat is still here, lowest per carat price we've had, and then we have the yellow diamond with the blue sapphires, also still here. Okay, coming up. Jess, I know that was for your call of the recap. I don't know if it was a requester. Does that answer? Oh, do we need to try them on again? Because maybe you joined us a little bit later and didn't see the whole thing. So let me show. They are 1 inch, obviously. We know that. It's our 1 inch click enclosure. So hinged at the bottom. You just give them, do you see the post there at the top? So you just give them a little lift and pull, and then they will unlatch, and then you pop them on. Yeah. You got it. So I think it was Linda, right? So that was, and she missed them the first time. She stepped out for a second. She goes, oh my gosh, I missed my earrings. Let's show them to you one more time on. Gosh, I love these. They're just really, they're right. They're just right. They're just balanced, and they're big, and they're bold, and they're all the things we really, I think, look for in a great diamond hoop, of course, with the really significant individual sizes. 14 pointers all the way front and the back. That's the in and out style for you, where it is all diamonds throughout the front of the hoop and then lining the inside of the back of the hoop as well. So $25.99. Gosh, those are so gorgeous. All right, so last call. Let's move back to the close-up. Give you a last chance on those, and then here we go. Last chance, last call. I do love those earrings. That's just a great way for if you are just wanting the best, the ultimate level of diamonds from not only a quality standpoint but size standpoint. That's the way to go. Okay, and keep the requests coming if you have them, because we only have about 95 minutes left in the show on this Thursday. And you know that it's, you know, the whole event goes through Monday night, which is New Year's Day. But of course, you know, it's a busy holiday weekend coming up yet again, so you might be on the go, and we don't want you missing any of the sale opportunities. So coming up, and we do have another yellow diamond. If you want to go traditional, we've got another yellow diamond for you, but I feel like we need a little color. We've been really hanging out with diamonds, which we love. But there is an emerald that I talked about when we first came on the air tonight, and for good reason, because it looks like this. Do you see why I was a little excited about this earlier when I was just getting this show started and we were kind of giving you the little, you know, the kind of highlights, the bullet points, the what to look forward to? Why this is so important, why this is so special, and it's an incredible 111. So I think that's an easy carat weight to remember and recall when you're thinking, okay, what is that carat weight of that ring I have? 111. And no kidding, it's the number one we got. So it's 1122690, a carat 11, gorgeous Colombian. And how often do you see anybody come in closer to an emerald? Just did. Zoomed in even further to see the beauty of that stone. Don't forget, we still have the hoops, I think. So let me know if anybody does want to get that last pair. And then here we are, unless you got them, I'm not sure. But here we go. So this is where carat 11, 99 points in diamonds. Great style. If anybody wants bigger hoops, by the way, we have them bigger size. I don't have a bigger, well, that's a lie. We have a carat weight that's actually slightly bigger as well, 363 in a inch and a half. So we do have ovals coming up as well. But this is the emerald that I would really encourage you to dial in on, because if you think, oh, that's that $59.99 emerald, you're right. But it's actually going a lot less tonight because, oh, I heard it's a sale. We got a year-end clearance going on. We got to move everything we put up. Not only that, we got to go into the vaults together, get everything out of the vaults, put them up here, get them out to you. So this is how this works. Carat 11, 99 points in diamonds. Could we see a better, brighter emerald than that? Not really. It all hinges on clarity. And when you don't have clarity, when you don't have and this is a stone that doesn't have clarity naturally. It's called a type 3 stone. There's a few type 3 stones out there. The tourmaline family is one of them. The emerald category, not the entire beryl family, just the emerald specific of the beryl family are known to be type 3. They're really included. They got a lot going on in them. You're supposed to see eye visible inclusions. That's not happening here. Yet it's over a carat, which remember with that type 3 nature, these are also less dense stones. They tend to look a lot bigger than they weigh. So your carat 11 looks more like a 2, 2.5. If it were any other stone really. So that's key too. You'll see that on the hand. 99 points in our bridge mounting. Normally it would be kind of silly to put an emerald in a bridge mounting because what are you going to see through it? This one you do. Take a look at it. We'll come on over. I'll try it on and we'll show you. We can get you white, yellow, or rose gold. It also is one of our magnificent best of the best. Like I said, $59.99. It's not going to be. Don't worry about that. Except, see, I like to know how much I'm saving. And if you're going, well, it's 50% off. I still want to know how much I'm saving. Where did it start? Where was it supposed to be? Where would it have been on a normal Thursday night? If it were, I don't know, pick a day, June 8th. What would it have been? $59.99. $59.99. All day, every day, and sure, I'll give you $100 off that. But you know my deal. We got to make sure I discount it first and then you discount it as well. And we go layers and layers and layers of discount. That's what's happening right now. And you are seeing from a distance, look at how bright and how it is still sheer clarity. Look at that. Look at that clarity throughout the stone. From a distance, you're reading diamonds through it. You could put a newspaper behind that thing and still read it if there was a newspaper behind there. It really is that clean of an emerald. It really truly is, and you just can't say that about most of the green beryls out there. We're going to make it better than $59.49 or even better than $39.99. You give me a call, it's going to be yours. But I have a feeling this is going to be one of those that several people are fighting over because, you know, we don't see emeralds ever go this low, and I'm not talking $39.99. That qualifies. We're actually taking it much, much lower than that. Thank you. More hoops on the way. Speaking of hoops and speaking of green, did you see what happened earlier in your other hometown? Did you see that? Come on. Come on. Okay, so take a look. Sorry, we're talking Celtics. Andy is the only one I can talk to Celtics about around here because in LA that's a big no-no, but I can talk to him because he spends part of his time in Boston. Yes? Hoops are for Linda. Oh, so Linda did want a different hoop? Oh, it's a different. We got a lot of Lindas tonight. And then who wants the drops?
Those are for Barbara.
Barbara. Okay, so Linda and Barbara, more hoops and drops, more earrings on the way. But first things first, emeralds got to go. Can I just make this really, really easy? Do we have anybody who loves emerald besides myself? Am I all alone on an island here? Because I'm really particular. I always joke, I think it's so ironic that it's my birthstone because I'm a perfectionist and I love a clean gem. I don't want an included stone. I don't want an included stone. I don't want an included stone. Emeralds are always included. This one, I approve. I approve. I give it my biggest gold star and gold seal. It is incredible, and it's not even $39. It's not even going to be, it's not even $29.99. Wait, what? What's happening? It's not even $29.99. It's still going to be $100 off. It's one caller only. When it's gone, it's gone. And don't be the one who's forever kicking yourself going, do you think she'll ever have another emerald that's that good? Oh, and by the way, I want it for less than $2,000 because that's where I'm taking it. It's less than $2,000 to get that stunning, beyond amazing emerald. It's $19.99. That's it. But it's actually $18.99 at checkout. And if you're like myself and you don't want an included stone, you don't want it to be opaque and fuzzy and hazy and all the things, go here, go now, because it's $18.99 and that should not be happening. Should not be happening at $18.99. That's for one caller, white, yellow, or rose. And then we'll get to another pair of hoops. 235s are coming up. Then we have the drops, which are like our super, super cool stiletto drop earring, which are mighty fine. So we'll show those. They're a little difficult to show, but they're like a threader style. We'll see them. They're coming up too. And then here we go. Last call on the emerald. Somebody's got to take that stone. Here it is one more time on the hand. White, yellow, or rose. So if you don't love yellow, we tend to love a good yellow gold emerald combination. When the emerald is a real true emerald green like this is, we tend to just love the luxe look of it in yellow, but you don't need to leave it. I want you to have your favorite gold color with it. I want it to be the perfect ring in every way, and that is the perfect ring at the perfect price right there. So that is one alone. Okay, back to diamonds. We took our little colored gemstone break, and now we're going right back to diamonds because I don't know what it is. These sales, it's all about the diamonds. And I get it, we love our VS diamonds. Let's go to a hoop earring that looks like this. This is an oval style. I had 4 10s yesterday, and we still have a pair left, by the way. However, these are not going to be quite as long because, you know, everyone's got a different preference. You might be a 1/2 inch girl, you might be a 2.5 inch girl. I got everything in between. So we want you to know that we've got you covered in diamond hoops, no matter what. At some point in time, I always say I have to make a show, like I'll come in on an off day, come in on a Tuesday. If I can convince Tony to come in, we'll just have to do literally like a show that is all hoops, just so that like once a year we air our entire hoops, kind of our whole lineup, just so that we go through each and every one because we all love them. But we know on any given night, you might be looking for something larger, but not super expensive. Well, ding, 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 this is it. It's item number 1110425. This gives you 2 carats 35 in diamonds. So another Linda made this request. We've had a lot of Linda requests tonight. And so this is our 235 VS diamond hoop. It's 1.5 inches. The ones I had yesterday were 4 carats 10. They were 2 inches. So there's the difference. I know they might otherwise look the same to you. This is a little bit smaller length. It's still large, but a little bit smaller than the 2 inches I had yesterday. And they're also going to be a little smaller diamond weight as a result. Still about the same size individual diamond, but you get 235 because of that extra 1/2 inch differential there. So that's how that works. But let's take a look here, show you what they're all about. More importantly, get them on the ear for you so you can see if they're going to be right for you. But they're really special, and they're all VS diamonds, and yet again inside out style in the button release, so that makes it super easy. And we have white, yellow, and rose. So once again, with all the different gold colors for you available, and now is the time to literally shine. I just don't think there's a better time of year, all year, than right now when we are days away from celebrating the new year. And obviously we may or may not be able to get these to you in time for the actual celebration when midnight strikes on Sunday night into Monday morning. However, this is that idea that when you're ready to feel brand new, right? And a lot of resolutions we make and things that we decide to do might take a lot of time. And we want that piece that instantly we feel brand new and excited about, the year ahead and approaching all the goals that we do have, and just maybe wanting to even, perhaps it is stepping outside your comfort zone in jewelry with something a little bit, maybe it's a larger hoop, maybe it's a designer style, maybe you're ready to forego all the more kind of really, really so-so diamonds out there, and maybe you're ready to make that upgrade to the VS material and get something where, I'll warn you, once you do, it's going to be tough to go back to any of those other standard qualities of diamonds out there, because VS is just really such a difference maker when it comes to how they look overall. The sparkle, the brilliance, the joy they bring, the beauty they deliver. So here's what we're going to do on these, and that's a great style. You can see not pulling at all, covering up my very, very stretched out piercing, no problem there. Full inside out style. I always say the longer lengths are better for inside out styles. They really are. The longer the length is, the more you're going to get to see the inside out style and appreciate those diamonds that are internally through the inside. So I really think it's a great investment to make. And we're going to go extra, extra low. They have a $49.99 price tag. They're right there. $49.99. Not tonight, they're not. Let's go back to the wheel. I'll put them back. And also keep in mind, releasing them through the button closure, as far as putting them on, you just click them. They'll do this little double click and they're locked. So it's really, really easy. They're not even $2,000. They're $19.99. So maybe that's going to be your way to go, where they're still under $1,000 a carat. They'll really be $18.99 at checkout, because obviously $100 extra off. I think you know what to expect when it comes to our VS diamonds. They're gorgeous. It's really tough to top, and you don't even need to go any higher in quality. There wouldn't really be anything available out in the world of retail, but it's really kind of like superfluous to go any higher in quality when it's accent stones. If you're getting a 20 karat diamond, okay, go for the best you can get, and if that's a VS, great. But you're not going to see a visible difference between a VS and anything greater than, because the eye is never going to detect a difference between those higher gradings. If you don't see inclusions, you don't see inclusions, and that's what the VS variety gives you. We also have a drop earring. Let me show these to you. This is kind of a threader style earring, because it's actually done with one of our longer, more dramatic lengths, but let me show you the back. because this is the way that you will have a beautiful style where it looks like that dimensional design we're seeing. And by the way, a lot of threaders are going to move throughout the ear. This little, you see that little horseshoe at the top? This is item number 1112308. We have the white gold, the rose gold, and the yellow gold all available, ready to go. This is also a great pairing with the DBTY necklaces because it does have the bezel set diamonds throughout the length of the earring. This is going to be a longer length. So yes, for some of you, you're going 2.5 inches, but I'm going to show you. They're really light, they're really airy. So yes, they're 2.5 inches in length, but they're really, because they're so long and slender, they really do not wear like a very large earring. They don't hit your shoulder. They're really beautiful, and you can stack and layer them up the ear if you want. I'm going to try one on so we can look at the hoops. I realize you're looking at two different pairs of earrings, but I've got both requests here working at the same time. But with a lot of typical threaders, what's challenging about them is if they don't have that little horseshoe, they're going to move throughout the day, and sometimes they can work their way out of your piercing, and you don't want that. So what I'm going to do is, yeah, we're going back and forth between the hoops and the threaders. You're about to see the threaders on, but you're going to see how they're so much fun to wear because they give you that look like you have two earrings on when it only requires one. And this is item number, 1112308. This is the 1/4 carat total, but do you see how there's actually two different rows? Because remember, this row in the front is separate from the back. So you use that little mirror finish aspect. That's going to make it really easy to go right through the piercing, but they're going to be anchored there on the ear. They don't move. You know, with a threader, typically, sometimes they can work their way out because there's just chain link. This is where you've got that little stabilizer in that little horseshoe. So it's going to be really beautifully kind of staying where you want them there to give you that length. But you see how they move front and back? So you really get to see there's a beautiful look, and like you're wearing two earrings, yet you're not having to worry about the extra length being in the backing. So I think those can be a little complex. This is going to be all in one. Slip them on just like you would a shepherd's hook, and then you get that dramatic length. And I love the idea of stacking them up the ear. But here's what I'll do on these. They're super affordable. They're $399 for these bezel set diamonds, 4 per earring, 8 per pair, and that's 1/4 carat total weight. And I'll show you what they look like up close as well. But this is obviously a style that's best to see from a distance so you can see that dramatic length and movement they have. Let's go back to the wheel. We'll take a look at the hoops here, and then those are our 2 earring requests that we received at the same time. So hopefully helping everybody get their favorite. And then I'll show you what they look like from a distance away too, because maybe this is a newer concept that you haven't seen us offer too often. But see how, again, they're lighter, they're daintier, and they're airier, but they're still showing up those diamonds, right? You still see very vividly and distinctively, you see diamonds. You see how gorgeous those are. You see how there's a little sheen from especially that extra, remember that little end point that you have that's all mirror finished? So that's giving you that little extra shine that you see kind of glisten in the light. Not to mention they're also the same chain link that we do with our diamonds by the yard. So that same diamond cutting that you get that's going to sparkle itself. So it's really just a beautiful way to get you something that's a little extra drop, maybe different from what you have, but they're $299 at checkout. So last call on those as well. Then I'll pop one in up close as well so you can see. Those are really pretty, aren't they? And comfortable too. They don't sit obviously the same way when they're sitting on the wheel, but just to show you the diamonds and how they're displayed. We still have the hoops there for you, but you can see here, this is the concept. 2 rows, there are the diamonds. You can see each one bezel set here. So when you get that drop, they all face forward. So it's really beautiful. I'll show it on the hand here for you because again, up close, I don't think that's going to do a lot for the earring, but you can see here that great style. And this is what we're talking about. That's what allows it to go easy through the piercing. This is what stabilizes it to stay right where it should be. So you get, and they still staggered the lengths a bit, because that's what makes it look different, is that separation in length. So it's just about a 1/4 inch different from front to back. So the front's a little longer than the rear, but as they move, you see both sides, and yet they never get twisted or tangled because they're separated. Again, this is the design element that keeps them so that they sit properly in the ear always. And that's what I love, is that they're not getting twisted and tangled and turned because there's that separation that never changes right up here. Keeps them where they should be, gives you that more or less even length, gives you the bigger diamonds, and we have white, yellow, and rose gold. So maybe you think about at $299, especially if you like to mix and match your gold colors, maybe you think about getting one of each color of gold, and you could still do that. You could get all 3 for under $300 or for under $900. So that's not a bad choice to make. And keep in mind, we still have the hoops as well that were, if these are for separate requesters, so I don't think we need the comparison. They're 2 totally different earrings, but you can see there hoop earring on the right side and this kind of threader style It's like a threader meets a DBTY meets a stiletto style all in one. And you know what? We can build an earring wardrobe right here by getting you both. Because remember, these earrings, the hoops are down to $18.99 at checkout, and these are only $2.99. So take everything and spend under $2,200 and get yourself a little earring wardrobe opportunity tonight. So totally up to you. We're going to keep on moving. I know we have backed up calls and we have a lot of busy lines here, and your operators have all the information you need, but that is really a great look in a style of earring that we don't usually see very often. And yet I know how many of you own the DBTY, no matter which one you own, by the way. It could be the 1 carat, the 2 carat, or some of our smaller versions. We even had an opera length in the last few days. This always works no matter what with the DBTYs we've had, because of the design being the same. All right, so we're going to move along. We've only got about an hour and 15 minutes left. Yes? Oh, good. Did we find her the perfect hoop? Oh, thank you, Linda. Where was Linda calling us from? And did she end up getting the 2 carat 35s? Good. I'm so glad we had them for her. Thank you, Linda. Linda, I wish you a very, very happy, healthy, and prosperous new year as well. She's in California? Oh, cool. Is she nearby? Probably not. Oh, that's not that far. All right, so congratulations, Linda. I'm so glad we got you hoops, and I'm hoping everybody's loving these beautiful DBTY threader drops. All right, coming up next, since we're staying with diamonds, and we love our diamonds, can we just take a moment and appreciate the signet style with diamonds? Because here's something you all asked for. You said, love the concept of the custom making you're doing with the engraving of the signet rings. However, ever think about doing something with diamonds? Here it is. This is the only ring that we have besides our wall of diamonds men's ring, which in a way could be considered like a signet kind of style. This really is a little bit more everyday wearable for everybody. It could still be a men's ring, can be a ladies' ring, can be really any finger on the hand, including the pinky. I love to wear a signet style. I don't know if you guys know this. You know I wear a signet ring every day because you see it on the air, my big 3/4 inch square monogram signet ring. However, when I'm not with you guys and I'm wearing all of my jewelry, I have classic pieces that I wear and don't leave home without. And one that I wear on my left pinky finger every day is a signet ring, a small gemstone signet ring that is extremely meaningful, that I custom designed for myself, and it's very special and it's very important to me and it's all the things, right? But it's a smaller scale, so I wear it on a pinky finger, and that's how a lot of us gals who love signet styles like to wear them. And nobody has to say you have to wear one. You can wear multiple styles together. So that's really why this concept, clearly smaller than the 3/4 inch, which, by the way, always available here. We custom make them for you. I just had a request this afternoon from one of our gals. She said, any way I could get the signet ring. It's not available for the discount because it is custom made and all that, but it is available. So if you always, anytime you want the signet ring, the larger or the smaller, they're available. It's $888. So just to, just to let you know, because we get questions about that literally every day. So if you want to get that signet ring, you can. But this is the diamond version, scaled down, squared off in style, all diamonds up top. Take a look at it. We'll come on over. I'll try it on for you. I'm going to try it on multiple fingers of the hand so you can see it all the different ways. 1118371 is the number. And it's 31 points in diamonds among 9 stones. It's that square style. So 9 up and down, 9 side to side, or rather 3 and 3, making 9. And then you've got white, yellow, rose. And it's finished. Oh, is it finished? Take a look at this from the inside so you can see how this is created. Our famous clover cutout, detailed undergallery here. I love this in yellow gold. I mean, you can imagine you guys see the yellow gold signet ring all the time. So it looks great in yellow gold, even with the diamonds here. And then here it is. This one's sized more for my ring finger, but I'll try it on different fingers of the hand here for you as well. But it's got this great mirror finishing all the way up the sides, even on the profile. But then it's got, you see, that beautiful kind of beveled edge around your diamonds. So it's giving you a great little geometric dimension here. And you can see the size, not quite as, sizable as the big square, but still squared off and still all that signet styling, which we're seeing hotter than ever. It is still just consistently out and about for, we're talking any styling. I mean, we're talking the younger gals all the way on up. It really is a beautiful look, and this one is super affordable, and it's got a hefty amount of gold to it. Do not take the size for granted here. It's still got a lot of gold weight to it because of that great finishing. Here's what it looks like on the pinky. If you wanted to have a size it for your pinky finger, I love, again, this what, you know, it just kind of makes it all stackable this way. I'm going to try to slip it on the middle finger here. I think that'll work as well because, yeah, that's a 6, so I'll make that work. So there it is on the, you know, the middle finger. You can obviously wear it on the index finger. I would say anywhere but the thumb ring. Signet ring styles is usually, I don't see them as often on the thumb, but you know, anywhere else you can feel free. Kind of just depends on the look you're going for, maybe how you're stacking it, but it's going to be super affordable, and I'm talking under $1,000, not even $9.99 though. So a major value on this one, and it's just a really, it's a lovely piece that gives you some high style, still gives our VS diamonds. Just going to polish up the sides there. I've got fingerprints on it. Don't want that. It's a really just a sensational piece, and it's not even $888 or even $777. We love, like, this is what I'm talking about. You see that little detail it casts there on the wheel? That's from that beveled edge. That's from that extra, like, detail on the sides. The way that that curved edge turns and leads into the sides of the band, yet you'll have all mirror finishing. It's really spectacular, but it's actually only going to be $699, but with your extra 100, you know the deal. It's $599, so our huge value on a great diamond signet style, something you've asked for often, something you've looked for a long, long time. We don't get to show it to you all that often on the air. It's here, it's fabulous, and hi, Pamela, just, yep. Oh yeah, of course, Pamela, we've got you covered. By the way, Pam, did you ever see the sapphire piece with the platinum? I don't know if I ever sent that to you. Let me know, Pam, if you saw the, it's a big collar and it's in platinum and it's got big sapphires and diamond weight. I don't know if you ever saw that. I can always bring it out for you because I know you love your necklaces, so be happy to bring that out. Also, if you have any requests, we're down to about our last hour and 10 minutes, so not a lot of time left. And then we also have, there's a big yellow diamond coming your way, plus a cross necklace. Maybe you were hoping to get one for Christmas time, and if you didn't, I've got one for you that's really on trend, high style, all the things. Let's take a quick look at this. This is a cross necklace that has actually got a lot more squared off finish, and I'll show it to you very quickly here. We'll start with it on the neckline, so we start there, and then we'll see it from different angles and different dimensions. But do you see the size that gives you? It's nice presence to it, and then we'll take it to the hand here and show you great finishing too that it has. And you can see it's a little wider squared off style, but there's still a round brilliant diamond all the way through it, top to bottom, side to side. It's item number 11224335. And here is your measurement. Here is your dimension. White gold only on this one. Last chance, last call comes with the chain. It is about 7/8 of an inch top to bottom there, actually about 3/4 really. And we'll show it up close here and get you ready. Kind of reminds me of the signet ring, just the same way it's got the squared off styling to it. This chain will come off this pendant. So you have the option to wear the chain with other things if you choose to. I know up close it's a little hard to, you know, again, it's got some glare coming off that mirror finish surface, but it's got a great finishing on the inside. It's also really, really affordable. So that's always exciting. And even these days, just for a chain, what would you spend to get a good chain in your collection in 14 karat solid gold? Well, 11222435's got 30 points in diamonds, a lot of white gold. Those are 5-point diamonds each. And then, of course, this is the inside. I would have truly, there are, if I own this, probably half the days I would wear it like this, and the other half I'd wear it like this. Honestly, I love the back side as much as I love the front to see those diamonds that are all good-sized diamonds there. It is fabulous in every way. Let's blow it out. $46.99. Yes? Oh, really? Love that. Thank you so much. First-time shopper. Barbara just called in from Pennsylvania. Did we get her with the $2.99 price tag, you think? And she's probably going, I usually buy plastic jewelry for that price. Some other places I look around, and now I've got diamonds and gold. And thank you, Barbara. Welcome to our show. First-time shopper picking up threader earrings. And she got rose gold. Isn't that nice? You don't see a lot of rose gold options either in diamond earrings. So isn't that great that we can offer that too? So how about a cross for $5.99 with the chain included? Got to remind you, that big emerald cut tansies here. The emerald is here. Pretty much all my colors here. My emerald, my tanzanite, my necklace with pink sapphires and savorites together. All of that's hanging out here, and if you want that cross necklace, you get the chain with it for free. Take advantage, and the chain is 16 inches, of course, in a diamond cut link. All right, coming up, more on the way. We've got a really, really special fun diamond. We have more hoops, and then I have yellow diamonds by the yard. Did you know that existed? Because, well, let me clarify. We've had one before with small diamonds. I'm actually going to show you the one with huge diamonds. So yes, we're upgrading you in the color of the diamonds, but we're also giving you that DBTY concept that we love. We're also showing you 97 points total weight, 5 stones only. So you know what that means. They're almost a fifth of a carat each. And this gives you bigger diamonds throughout, but they're yellow diamonds. This is not the white diamonds by the yard we're used to seeing that we love. That doesn't mean you don't get the yellow diamonds. Think of how beautifully, for a second, if you pair up, if you want to go a little extra one day, you wear your white diamonds by the yard with your yellow diamonds by the yard. Think of how they'll go together so beautifully. This, everybody can wear it. Everybody can wear it every single day. That's what I think is the most appealing about a necklace like this is a lot of necklaces are really grand and they're really big and they're really over the top, and then you're saving them for that one special occasion a year when you really get dressed up. This, every single day. No need to even take it off. How many times have we heard that from diamonds by the yard lovers who buy one here, they get it at home, they open that box, they put it on, and they never take it off. Once in a while, they'll take it off just to clean it, and that's that. This is 1119-514, only necklace we have like it. I'm going to start with it on the hand here to show you the size, and then you'll see it up close, because the deal here is that you have 5 marquise cut yellow diamonds. So we're going to show you all 5 here, draping on the hand, but obviously they're going on your neckline. So there they are, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and then 5. We tend to do an odd number wise, so you can easily find that centerpiece. So that, you know, they're designed to go about 3/4 of the way around the neckline, fill in the neckline, everything that's visible from, you know, face on. So this is what gives you that look. Now, they're all marquise cuts, they're all bezel set, and they're all natural yellows, and each one is an identical 19-point size. So this is really spectacular. Not to mention you're getting the white and the yellow, because the yellow diamonds are going to be bezel set in yellow gold. The rest of the chain is going to be done in the white gold. So you get a 2-tone wear with everything element. There's your lobster claw closure. And of course, 1, 2, and 3 different lengths you can wear it at. 16, 17, and 18 inches, and there are your 5 stones. So see how easy it is to find that centerpiece right down there, and you'll be able to have that really set beautifully against the neckline, because with bigger stones, they tend to sit really, like when you look at this, you're going to see that there's a front and a back. And when you put it on the proper way, with it being bigger stones like they are, resting in their bezels, they're going to tend to really drape and stay forward on the neckline. I'm going to show it to you there now, so you can get an idea of the size and see how those look. So see how there are, again, I'm just putting it on evenly there so you can see how that looks. So you get the larger stone in the middle there, and then they go 2 on either side. So when you have it on, it's going to really drape from, you see one point of the neckline to the other side. So let's go back. Now I'm going to take you up close, because I want you to see each and every individual. Have I been calling them marquise? I apologize. They're pear shapes. And I'm getting confused with the sapphire one I brought you the other day. This is the pear shape. So same thing applies. There's still 19 points, each and every one of them, but that's how they look up close. And there's consistency to the beauty of the bezel being open in the back and in the front. We have only a couple necklaces available. They're all as is. So the only choice to make is, how many do you need? That's all you got to do, is decide how many different necklaces. I'll take it back to the hand here for you as well, so you can see all 5 draped evenly there. It's going to be all symmetrical when you choose to put it on that way, so that they all kind of looks like they keep going all the way around the neckline when they're really going through all the points that count, which are the points we can see when it's on. And it's going to be our huge markdown. Remember, these are almost a quarter, or rather almost 20 points each. So keep that in mind, and it's only going to be $1,399 for the necklace. There are 3 available. That's it. 3, that's all we got. We had a total of 15 stones. It made us 3 necklaces with all those different pear shapes. And again, 5 individual stones, all at 19 points apiece. So we'll give that a final 30 seconds. And then we're about ready to get to our top of the hour. We do have a big yellow diamond. It's a cushion cut. We have a carat 51 yellow diamond, awfully nice. We'll show you that. Also, we do have more hoops, by the way. We actually have a few more hoops we haven't even seen yet that we're intended to bring out, and we've got some of our most affordable. Actually, let's bring out the most affordable hoops we have. Still going to get you over a carat. And then we also have, there is, gosh, any request you have, anything at all. What are you looking for? What do you need to have? Is there a specific item that's been on the mind, like just that piece you know you can't live without. We've got them and we've got them discounted. So this is the time to take advantage. Let me know who's got our yellow diamonds by the yard. Again, anything really, we use that term by the yard to really talk about station style necklaces. So even though they're yellow diamonds and even though they're pear shapes, it's still, we talk about them as that by the yard because they're all set evenly spaced apart here. You've got chain between the bezel set. The bezels are linked up with those little O-rings so that it really is just magnificent. And what a great way, I mean, to be able to say, I'm wearing a yellow diamond necklace every day, but never have it be over the top, never have it be too much, never be the piece that you love, but you're putting it on the shelf because, oh, maybe it doesn't work for today, or today I'm just hanging out and I'm more casual, or today I'm going to be more leisurely. This is still a necklace you're wearing every single day, nonstop. Layer it up with your other favorites, layer it up with everything you got, including your white diamonds by the yard. It'd be beautiful layered with that. I would love to see the round brilliant diamonds stacked with this one, maybe these being a little larger, maybe this sits a little lower on the neckline, and then you put your white diamonds up top. It really is, remember, we always add that adjustability in, so it makes it really easy to stack and layer so that they're not getting tangled and it's really just simple and easy. So let me know, Tim, are you taking a yellow diamonds by the yard? Why DB2Y? This one? You are getting one? Maybe. It's a maybe. What about you, Jason? Are you taking one? Okay. Why'd I ask? Jess, are you getting one? All right, so we have one left. That's it. One left. Whoever's, and that's your maybe over there. I'm counting you as a no because you're a maybe. So we have one left right now. That's it. Stays as is, two-tone gold. Grab it if you love it. Did we never put a price up? $13.99. $13.99. That's the thing. Oh, no wonder they're a maybe. They're like, I don't know what the price is. $13.99. That's it. $12.99 at checkout, of course. And here we go. Last call on that one. Shall we get into more hoops or are we sick of hoops? Are we all hooped out? See, I can watch hoops all day and I can also present hoops all day. So yeah, if you're hooped out, yeah, you got the wrong host because I could never have too many hoops, whether it's sports or whether it's earrings. I can never get enough. So this is where we are in last call. All right, I'll keep the last one. I might have to keep it for myself. I'm going to show you a merengue, even though I know you guys aren't into the color necessarily, but here's what I got. Color, 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 color in one stone. How about pink and red? Kind of just matches the graphics, so I'm a sucker for matching. Tony gets so mad at me every day. My need to match everything. I went easy on you today. I wore black, so it was director's choice. And he chose two of my favorite colors that happen to look really good with spinel. But isn't it true that when you get a really bright statement color, it kind of goes with everything? Like, I don't know if you're going to save that for when you're wearing pink or when you're wearing red. It always works. It always looks good. It's merengue at one of our bigger sizes here. It's almost 2 carats. It's 111-7856. That's a mounting we don't do very often. It's been with we have a green diamond in it right now. I have a green diamond. I can show you a green diamond in this mounting. It's been with Paraíba. It's been with a yellow diamond. There are very few stones that are appropriate in this mounting. Now, why would that be? It's because it's got a carat 79 in diamonds. They're all huge round brilliant diamonds as well. So this is not that piece that you just put, no offense, but like a little quartz stone in. You don't put a $5 or $10 a carat stone in a mounting like this. It doesn't make a lot of sense. So you know the stone's got to be good if it's set in this mounting. Yes? Thank you. All right, let's come on over, Tony. We're ready to take a look at it now. I have a necklace shortage now on those yellow diamonds. So that's the deal. Keep calling on pieces from the last 2 hours. Don't wait till the end of the show because you might miss out. But here we are with a really special 197 merengue spinel, and we're going to make it affordable. Oh, so affordable. How about a new low price on a museum level spinel that looks like, why not come in all the way as close as we can to see that neon glow? And can you believe it? If we give it a little bit less light, you're going to see more color. That's what neon's all about. And I'm going to stand here and block a light and show you how, you got more intensity out of that stone than before. Purples and reds, now you see where the reds are coming through. It's not just a regular pink. It doesn't look like a sapphire. Spinel and sapphires are actually kind of closely related. They're only one chemical element difference as gem families, but they're 2 separate families. But they have similar origins. But there's only one place in the world that's ever produced that color. Merengue mine is in Tanzania, as the graphics indicate. It is the only time we've ever seen this bright and neon of a color pink. The rest are rather kind of rosy a little more dusty pinks. This one's major. And you've seen it for $13,000. You've seen it for $10,000. It's been $99.99. Well, let's bring it on home. And I mean to your home, because that's what it's going to take. And this one's all finished on the inside. Let's take a look at it here on the hand, because you know this mounting is one of our very most elite best. Right there, huge diamonds all the way around it. Look how we've even done the sides. That's a pave, really 3 rows of pave on either side there. Your beautiful spinel. Look at that glow from a distance away, so it's still clean. It's bright and clean material. Do you realize these get no treatment at all? Not even heating, where you know its counterpart, the sapphire family, usually does. The spinels don't need it. That's how it is derived from Mama Nature. That doesn't need any help. It looks that good from the rough state. All we have to do is cut and polish it. That's it. Facet it, polish it, and then set it in this beautiful carat 79 diamond ring. It's not even $99.99. When we tell you that we got discounts for the year-end clearance, it means take everything. Nothing's off limits. If it exists in this inventory, it's got to go before year's end. We are going to have that one extra day just to celebrate New Year's Day. That's Monday. That's the finality of this event. So you've got just a couple more days to shop it, a couple more days to get your favorite, probably a couple seconds to get this one, because it's not even going to be half of that. $5,000. It's not. It's not even $49.99. Call me quickly. If you've been waiting for one of the grandest spinels we've ever been able to offer, it is here, it is now, it is happening. It is not even that price. So now we're talking extraordinary levels of value that you have we've never seen this before. We've seen the ring, we've never seen this discount. That is what year-end clearance sale is all about. That's what's happening. You're not even spending $4,500. All prior to $100 off. We have an hour left on our Thursday. That's it. Take a look at this one more time. It's not even going to be, oh no, we're going to make it $44.99 right now, and that means $43.99 at checkout. So that gets 60 seconds, maybe 30 actually is more appropriate, and then I'm going to wait and see what other requests we have for the end of the show. What other requests we got going on? Did we have any takers on the emerald or the big emerald cut? We had an emerald ring. We also had an emerald cut Tanzanite. 2 of our best that we're going to recap. Shall we have time? I know we're going to make time because those are good. Plus that big yellow diamond. Remember the carat and a halfer that I did for $33.99? Did I say a carat and a half yellow diamond? For $33.99, yeah, but it came with sapphires and white diamonds as well. So that one of the few pieces that's available. We have had a lot of diamond pieces tonight. We still have some of those available for you. Who got your diamond necklace over there, Tim? Hi there. How's she doing tonight? Oh no, did she get some other things too? Which one? The necklace from earlier? Yes, I remember it. That's a beauty. So she's loving natural colors of diamond necklaces tonight. I like that. Beautiful. Well, enjoy. So $44.99. All right, let's move on from that one because I priced that too cheap anyways. So that's never mind, don't buy that. Don't buy that. Let's do this. We've got a 5-row diamond band. Very comfortable, very wearable. Are you guys all diamond out, or can we handle a little bit more? Because there happens to be a ring here that normally you would invest 5 times over to get a diamond band, another diamond band, another one, another one, another one, 5 of them together. And the genius of this is it's really meant to look stacked, but this is because there are 5 rows separated just a bit, each and every one of them, even on slightly different levels the way they're set. Shared prong design, but notice this, bigger, smaller, bigger, smaller, bigger. This is how this works. So it really does look like different bands individually, but you have the ease, because let me tell you, you start stacking 5 rings at one time, there can be some oddities to that. There can be sizing issues to that. They can kind of tend to not sit exactly where you want them to. Stacking can be a little bit, it requires some effort sometimes. We're going to make this really simple and easy. It's 1110195. We're in 55 minutes where we're going to have to work a miracle in the next 55 minutes. And I'm going to rely on you guys for this Thursday night to let me know what it is we can show you. Hey, a lot of you just joined in. Welcome to the fun. This is Thursday night. It is our year-end clearance. This will officially be our last Thursday of year-end clearance, though. So this is it. If you are ready to shop something special and important, this is the time to pick up the phone, call me, and tell me what you want to see, because I'm going to make it all about whatever you want to see. Everyone's pretty much been loving one thing tonight, it's diamonds. But for those of you that want to see color, mandarin, tanzanite, emerald, whatever it is, let me know what that is, because we're about to wrap up the show in 54 minutes. And I want you to get what you love, but especially when the values are this good, why miss out? This is our 5-row band, never been priced this way before, so get ready, it's happening. It's a beautiful designer style, and it looks incredible on the hand. Anywhere on the hand, I would say, besides pinky and thumb, anywhere else you want to wear it, it's a nice sizable ring. I sell rings like this every day pretty much of my life, and just an individual diamond band goes for $9.99 on a good day. There are 5 of them, so that's $5,000 you could pay for this whole ring. We're not doing $5,000 tonight. Welcome into Thursday. I need your request, guys. We're in last hour. Make sure you tell me what we need to recap, what you need to see again, because I may have to start putting pieces up for auction. I don't know, and that's not even allowed on a sale event. But this is where you can get a lot of diamonds, and we've loved our diamonds tonight. There's no doubt about it. Earrings, necklaces, you name it. Here's the band you gotta have if you want the stacking done for you. Can we show it on the hand really quickly, please, and then we'll just move right along? I've got a huge value. That's what I would basically have if you were, creating this yourself. You're making a diamond band, you gotta make 5 of them, put them all together. Well, $5,000 seems about right. We're going to make it better than even half this price, $2,500. Save a bundle. Get one ring. Look how beautiful it looks here on the middle finger. Maybe you want to wear it there. Maybe you're going to wear it on the index finger. I'll show you next, but notice how it goes from side to side. A lot of diamond bands stop here and they go to here. And that means you're looking at a lot of gold that's on the side that's essentially naked. We don't want that. We want diamonds where we could have gold. Let me have both. The gold's under there. It's got to support the diamonds. But I want to see diamonds. We're here for the diamonds. We're here for the gems. We're here for the best. You want to see it, and you get it side to side. Let me also take it right over here, put it on the index finger for you, show you what it would look like there, because that is forever my favorite look, is a large diamond ring on the index finger that, look at this, sits low profile enough to work there, and it's not 25, 24, or 23. Not 22 or 21. Forget about $2,000 we won't even ask for. $19.99. I mean, you really have to break it down from a standpoint of what this would cost when you put it together. When you create this look stacked. We're busy on the lines because that should never be under $2,000, and it is. And we're going even lower. And all of them immaculate white VS diamonds as usual. And it's not even going to be $18.99. We love a good sale event. It's getting down to the last final hours though. So this is it, guys. Last chance, last call. This is $1,888. It's really $17.99. Dare I point this out? If you were to break it down, 5 bands, well, guess what? That'd be like $350 a band. You can't buy a $350 diamond band. You can't buy a $350 gold band. So think about where that's at. $17.88 is your price tag. $17.88, and no wonder we're busy on the lines. Think about that. You can't buy the materials without even putting it together for a value like that. That's when you know it's good, because that ring is beautifully wide, beautifully set, purposely separated. We do a lot of diamond rings where band rings are all set side by side by side. This is really with the intention of looking like stacked, but without the problem or the headache that sometimes comes with it. It's all just one slip-it-on ring and you're good to go. So let me know, operators, who's getting white, yellow, or rose gold. Jason, any questions for me? Yes. No. Yes, of course I can. I have a feeling that they're looking at this show going, you know what? I've seen her desperation already. She said she had a carat 51 yellow diamond. Do you think I should bring it out? The answer is no, I should not, but I'm going to because it was requested, and we'll bring it out next. So they're on the line for this one. Oh my goodness. Ooh, we're going to bring it out. Don't even leave us. Stay on the line. We'll show that to you next. And there they go. Who was that asking for it? Who? Lauren? Really? We never hear customers with my name. Do you ever hear of a Lauren? I don't hear that name very often. Oh my goodness, where's she calling from? That's New Jersey. Yeah. So let's show it next. We do have a 1 carat 51. Is anybody getting the 5-row diamond band? Tim, Jess, Andy, everybody's on the lines. Hopefully somebody's getting that ring. Let's go ahead and show you what is going to be the value of the event. Stop everything you're doing, even if you're like idly kind of watching, listening, halfway, what have you. This is a moment. Take a look at your screen. Please note this is 1122,483. That is not a 1, not a 1.5, but a carat 51. Okay, guys, I got to be real with you here, as I always am. Let's get really, we got 50 minutes left, not even. So it's come down to a $14,999 ring. You're used to seeing values, you're used to seeing discounts. We've been bringing them all night. This is still diamonds, but it's yellow diamond material, which keep in mind, I have to say this because the more and more time goes on, we're seeing so much weird stuff going on with diamonds. Lab grown for the most part. We're seeing yellow diamonds, what appear to be yellow diamonds elsewhere, are usually treated to get there. They have nothing to do with what we bring you here, which is all natural material. This is a natural diamond. It's a center stone that's huge. A lot of you may have seen the carat 50 I had earlier in the oval, but it was in that, ring that certainly is a little bit more unusual, and that's got sapphires and that open work. So now we're looking at a traditional favorite. A bridge mounting, 2 tones of diamonds that go not just all the way across the top, but all the way through the ring. And you're getting a total diamond weight here of just shy of 3 carats. So it's 293 overall, 151 center, 46 points on the sides. That would be all the yellows that are on the sides. And then you get 96 points in white diamonds. Sits beautifully on the hand. It is a bridge style where there's a literal diamond row that goes through the inside and from one side to the other and actually goes underneath the center. But it's also going to be, here's the deal. I have a price tag that is set for this year-end clearance. To let this one go, it's supposed to be $79.99. Having been on the air with you for an hour and 32 minutes on this Thursday, and having done a lot of Thursdays, I already know that's not going to work. It's just not going to work. $79.99 would make it $78.99. Here's what I'll offer to do. And I know that I had a 151 yesterday, but it was a heart shape. I'm not one for heart shapes. People either are or they aren't. There's really no midway point. You either love them or you don't. So if you want a more traditional cut, this is it. It's in that square cushion cut, which is highly desired because, of course, a little more complex. And we're going to go ahead and break every single rule, not just with pricing, but actually fundamental rules of a sale event like this is where you're not going to pay $79.99. Keep in mind that's about half of where it should be. So that's fine, but I'm here to make it a lot easier. And I had a caller already say, could she show it? I know she talked about it. I was hesitant to show it, given that the night's quiet. So didn't want to have to bring this down any further than $79.99 and then give it away. But I think this is going to be a moment where we probably have more than one shopper thinking about a big old yellow diamond, especially if it goes to a price you've not seen before. Here's what's happening. And yes, this has got a lot of diamonds overall. I want you to see it on. That's really important here to judge, first of all, is it going to be the right size and look for you on the hand? It's not going to be $79.99. Here's what I'm going to offer. We're going to put this on the auction block. I am not allowed to do auctions during the year-end clearance event. It is what it is. The prices are dropped to their lowest possible point, which is $79.99 right here. But I just don't know if that's going to do it. So here's what I'm going to offer. If anybody would like to get this started, we're going to leave it up to you and your peers, you and your fellow shoppers tonight. And we're not going to do $7,000 to start. That's already $1,000 savings. Oh, and by the way, whatever the auction ends up at, if you win, take $100 off. It does say everything, right? It sure does. So everything means even an auction that I'm not supposed to be doing. So here we are, not $7,000, not $6,000. You have $293 in diamonds overall. Lot to love, lot to look at, but that stone in the Superstar Center is where it's at. It'd be very challenging to get the carat and a half for this price. We're not even going to ask for $6,000 to get this started. We're not going to ask for $55,000. Here's your chance. It's going to be a $10 increment only, 10 bucks. $10, not really the right proportion for the amount of savings you have or for the way we're starting this. If you would like, it's not going to be $55,000. This is, I'm going to say something I shouldn't say because we usually, cater to people who want to shop for their own personal collections, for their own collectors, their family heirloom collection, what they want to wear, what they want to enjoy, what they're looking for. I got to tell you, if you want to buy this to resell it, you have my blessing. Because sometimes there's just a value that's so darn good, you can buy it to resell it, and then you win. You win. You win. Take the desperation for what it is, and let's get it home. It's not $5,500 to start either. This is obviously not supposed to be happening. You're supposed to pay $78.99. That's supposed to be the price that gets it done. We're going to make it even better than $5,500. It's not going to be $55,000 because we're going to do $5,000 instead. And we're going to go ahead and honor. Let's do it. Let's make it an auction. Let's get you in. Let's get you going. We got a $10 increment, so in case we get that open, it's only a $10 advance to go beyond that, and we'll see where it goes. But for my yellow diamond lovers, it does not get better. And remember, this is what's going to be. Look at the color, and that's really important too, because it's not just about the carat weight. Look at the sensational bright as can be color you're getting. Look at how bright and sheer just glow it has. This is not a dull light yellow. It's not a canary pastel. It's bright and beautiful. You know what? Forget $5,000. I mean, I'm already breaking all the rules anyways. What's a few more? We're not going to do $5,000. If there is anybody out there, where are my diamond dealers? Where are my jewelers? Where are my store owners? Where are my boutique owners? This is the one to get. Not $5,000. I'll tell you what, I'll make this happen. We're not even doing $4,900. $48, $47. Yes, you will get $100 off when you win. Let's think positively here. Let's manifest it to be true. If you win, when you win. You get $100 extra off. We're not going to have a lot of competition because it's not a busy night. So there's not going to be a lot of competition you're going to get on this auction. So you might as well come in early, and you never know. A lot of people get, they'll shy away just because they didn't get the open. So maybe if you want to be that open, some people just don't want to bid after the open. This is where you can get in first, and we're not going to start at $47 or $46 or $4,500 either. I'm going to start you off here at $4,400. We're going to start there. We're going to start at $44. We're going to go up in $10 increments. We're going to get the open now because it's as simple as this. In all the years now that I've been bringing yellow diamonds here for about 5 years. And in all those years, forever and ever, it was 1 carat. That was the top of the heap. We didn't get any of the larger stones till much later. And the carat and a halves have always been that elusive size to get. It's usually either a 2 or a 1. And there's not usually anything in between. And the 2 carats jump up to like $20,000. And the 1 carats are usually this price. So why not get an extra ½ carat or more of material in the center alone? Of course, it's still in that gorgeous bridge. And we're doing $4,400 to open. So we'll see if we've gotten open. We'll give it 60 seconds to get it started. Take a look at it, and then we will move in 60 seconds only. So if we've got anybody who wants to get it going, here's the moment to do so right now. It's a $10 increment. You'll take $100 off, all of that. But that's a price that is truly why I did that, is because that way we can say it's the literal best value that's ever happened on a 1.5 carat yellow diamond here. We've not offered one for less than that. So this is where, again, you're in clearance means best value possible all time. And that's the beauty of it. It's kind of fun that way. So if you wanted one and you're maybe going there a little out of reach at $7,000 or $8,000 or $9,000, certainly at $15,000, well, this is the opportunity that we can bring you right now. 44 to open. We don't have an open, so we'll keep on moving. Any last minute requests that we have, let me know what they might be. We'll help you out. We had that diamond necklace. I never showed it to you. It goes with earrings we had earlier. This one's really cute. It's a diamond piece that looks like a butterfly, but it's in baguettes and rounds. So we'll show that on the way. We love our diamonds, so we'll show that. We've got some great color. We've got a fawn diamond as well. If you want to go another exotic color, we've got a 1 carat VS diamond in a fawn, and that's going to be a great value. We have some white diamond earrings that are very ornamental, very designer. This is the fawn diamond that you can see is a round, brilliant. It's really champagne. So we have that one too. And then anything else you want to see, we still got some hoops to show you. So no open on that one. I'll keep on moving. Again, let me know if you have requests or anything. If we can bring you a smaller one. I don't even have a 1 carat yellow diamond, I don't believe, because I've asked for the last several days, and no 1 carat yellow diamonds. I've been telling you they were going to sell out. I think we're to that point. I want to remind you of a few of the pieces we had earlier. We did have this emerald cut Tanzanite. It's only the best value we've ever had in a per carat, but it happens to be a very large stone. So let's take a look at this one. If you missed it earlier, it's our emerald cut, $15.98. So what do you think of that? No, 1583 rather. It's a 1583 stone, and it's got that 1118738 item number, and that would be the nearly 16 karat emerald cut, all the saturation level you could ask for, lowest per carat price we've had on a blue wing. I'm waiting for the qualifier. No, there is no qualifier. It's the lowest per carat we've had, but it happens to be on the rarest of cuts, the most saturated of color, the beautiful dynamic wow factor you have, and we got 61 points in diamonds and gold framing it. Will, it's our lowest price. And there's red. I don't know if what you're seeing at home, because sometimes I wonder if it's still here. I don't know what you're seeing, but I know what I'm seeing in person and what I have on literally monitors from like the early 90s. And it's showing red, 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 red. This is beams of red light all the way through the stone. I'm going to try it on for you. Remember, it's only one. This is truly the lowest per carat price I've had for you. So that's kind of nice. It's a big stone, so obviously we know it's not for everybody. Not everybody's scouting a 16 karat stone. This is pretty much right there. Has that really distinct cornered edge, pave all the way around it. 61 points in diamond weight is your total there. It stays in white gold. It's also started at $19,999, and when we show you there's a lot of markdowns, that's the bag, okay? I'm not kidding, guys. I don't do all this. That is just a series of discounts. That is when you know it's too low. I don't know why it's here in the first place. I mean, that's for real, guys. Those are all markdowns. Every single marker price and slash you see is a markdown. Started right there at 20 grand. Now it's better than even 10. Better than even 9 or 8 or 7 or this is what's so crazy. It's not even $6,000. Huge value right now. And we will pare it down to the per carat level to be exact. When you see this stone, all the colors are there, all the saturation level is there, and it's not even going to be $6,000 or $59.99. This is why it's a headliner tonight. It is why somebody needs to have it, deserves to own it. Look at the finishing on the inside. So for a grand ring, you want finishing like that, so it's comfortable on the hand. It's got those diamonds all the way around. We've only got it, well, we're marking it down to $54.99. It makes the piece $53.99 at checkout, as you know. And of course, let's not forget where that comes. We just take that price basically of $53.99 and you divide that by 15 carats 83. That is the carat weight. That is $341.06 per carat on a one-of-a-kind emerald cut right then and there. So that's the only one we've got like it. There's a 22 karat 70. I won't show it anymore. I've already made that very clear just because it's got a more a little window to the stone. So it's got a little more, you know, where it's a little lighter through the middle of the stone. I want a stone that's going to give us saturation beyond like this emerald cut does, side to side, top to bottom. There's a consistency to that color all the way through. $53.99. All right, so that's here at $341 a carat. Amazing. Because just for the record, I've been selling them for 5 years and 2 weeks. Never had one. Not even a 2, not even a 3, not even a 4 carat. All smaller stones, I've never had one for $341 a carat. That's $341 a carat with free diamonds and free gold. And there's a lot of that in this ring to support the stone. You can't support a 16 karat stone without having a substantial amount of gold and diamonds. Well, we chose to make the diamonds go all the way around it instead of just one on either side or something like that. You have the whole halo around it. You have that solid gold, even that under gallery, which really mimics the actual cutting of the stone. So I think that's really creatively done, but it's also just following the lines of the stone. So $53.99, somebody's got to own that masterpiece of Mother Nature. It's a beauty. It's our last one of its kind. Like I said, the 22 karat emerald cut is, it's larger, but it's definitely got some of the more lighter saturation through the middle. I'd much rather see you get a look like that. Let's get to our most affordable hoop of the night, which is going to be 11103666. So you've seen a lot of hoops tonight, but none that are this affordable and none that are going to still break the 1 carat mark, still give you a carat plus in diamonds. And I'm going to show you one of each. Why not? Let's show you the white. Let's show you the rose. Let's show you what the yellow gold looks like. This is still an inside out style. So all the beauty and the rarity that we've seen all throughout the evening, really, because we've seen a lot of different varieties of inside out styles. But this is the one that's the round hoop, the classic, the must have, but you're getting a really affordable price tag. So you still get all the extras that we love, but you're getting that really nice affordability. Let me move them up close and then I'm going to show them to you on. But this is really nice. And again, click closure. Hinged at the bottom, clicks and locks with that beautiful post. And then there's a look where VS Diamonds at a carat 17 all together in your hoop earring. They're lovely. And they're going to be going out in a hurry. We know that. Whatever you do, dial in. We got 35 minutes left to move some jewelry. So it's definitely time right now. Time to get in, pick your favorite, take what you love, take what you can't live without. But these are the pieces you're going to live in, right? That's the piece you put on probably every day. And it's not even going to be that $18.99 new price that we've got for you. That's kind of the new today's up-to-date diamond and gold pricing that we're offering. And obviously we have the best values on, pricing in the world in diamonds, in VS, in gold, but we're going to take them even lower for you so that now that you've seen them all, we're giving you the last chance to get the most affordable. It's almost like we saved the best for last in that respect. And we're going to show them to you on. I've got the white gold on here so you can see what they look like from a little bit of a distance away. And that's why they're just, again, that's a classic. That's a style that's 3/4 of an inch, still giving you the inside-out styling that we love to see. That's what really amps them up, right? Gives you a little extra. And they're only going to be, let's skip $18.99. Nobody wants that price. We like a value. We want our biggest and best diamonds. We never want to forego quality. We never ask you to. We're going to make them $999 a pair. That's the white gold I have on. We can switch them out. We can try on the yellow or the rose. Remember that we have all 3 gold colors available for you. So that's going to be it. $999, but it makes them $899 at checkout. We'll take another look close up. Show you all 3 of your gold color options you have, and we'll send them out 60 seconds though to the final hoop of the night. Unless we need to recap something, that's it. You've seen them all. We've had so many different styles, everything from just yesterday we had 410, today we had 336, we had 363, we had all these bigger carat weights. But with that, if you're not looking to spend $2,000 or $3,000, where do you go? You can still get the inside out style. You can still get that 1 carat plus, well over a carat in your diamond weight, and you're still spending now under $900, which makes it the best value those will be. So not a time to wait, or if you're shopping ahead for Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, a special occasion that is upcoming, great chance to pick them up. Do we have any requests for the last minutes of the show here? We have 32 minutes or so. So if you have a request or something you'd like to see recapped, let me know what that is. Even if it is some of the hoops from earlier, please let me know so we can show those to you and we'll help you out. But we got a lot of great pieces to get to. We've got a great wheel. Let me do some discounting on rings in a more unusual way. I'm just going to put up everything I got here to show you in a ring. We're going to put them all up together, give you one spectacular crazy low, and you take what you love. But we got to go some extra discounting levels here just because end of the night is here. I'm going to put up rare stones. Like, have you heard of Alexandrite? It's a color-changing chrysoberyl. We're going to show you that. We're going to show you diamonds. We're going to show you a beautiful turquoise and an amethyst, which we hardly ever see. There's the rose ring, half rose, half amethyst, right? I mean, a rose made of diamonds. Then we have a diamond trillion shaped. It's now a trillion shape of round brilliant diamonds. One only there. That's a great designer style. And then I've got 2 more to throw in here. I just feel like this will be a little more variety for us because we've had so many diamonds, and most of you, that's what you've been requesting all night. I show what you request. But it's time to get to some of our color. Obviously, we still have diamonds there in that trillion. Here's the pear-shaped amethyst with the floral design. Here's the turquoise. And then we have right here, Alexandrite. Okay, so I'm going to ask you to pick which one doesn't belong. They're all rare varieties of rings, yes, but which one doesn't belong? Let me give you a hint. There's a $4,300 ring on this wheel. And I'm going to let you take whatever you want on this wheel for the same low price. So no matter, and I'm going to tell you what it is, but I think you probably have guessed. There is an authentic Brazilian Alexandrite up here that is a color-changing chrysoberyl that goes from blue-green to red. That's here with a big, heavy diamond ring. Then you have a 75-point diamond ring. That's the trillion. Then you have the amethyst, which is really kind of a twofer. It gives you the amethyst on one side and the rose made entirely of diamonds on the other. And then we have a turquoise, my personal favorite stone, Putty Even turquoise I love. Turquoise in the Sleeping Beauty variety in a round covered in diamonds. Nobody's on the phone lines. Let's get some rings gone. We have 30 minutes left on our Thursday. We're taking requests. We're getting you great values on rings. We've got a $4,300 ring that's up here on this wheel. Nothing's going to be $4,300. And the other ones, by the way, started at either $26.99, $28.88, or the most affordable one was $19.99. I'll give you a hint. That was the designer diamond ring that's in the trillion. Nothing. And look what Tony did. Isn't that great? How generous of him. He says, you know what? Let's take the smallest price of the 4 and let's put that on the wheel, which he did. So that means you take any one of them, including the $4,300 Alexandrite, and you can take them all for $19.99. But I can't let Tony outdo me here on the year-end clearance sale. So instead of just giving you the best price of the 4 that's up there, let's do better. Let's give you more discounting. Let's give you a lower price, and let's still take $100 off. I'm telling you right now, these are not supposed to be on a wheel together. They're not all supposed to be the same price. They're obviously examples of all across the spectrum of the gemstone world, and it does not matter. I'm moving jewelry in our last 29 minutes, whether we like it or not. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to like it and you're going to like it. The management here, not so much. Take a look at this. They're going to go. They're not going to be $9.99, okay? We're going even lower by half. And somebody's got to get, I'm telling you right now, this Alexandrite is one of the cleanest, brightest individual stones we've had. Set in like a laciness of this mounting. It's a wider ring. It's got diamonds scattered throughout. Which one would you like to own? That amethyst has more blues. I mean, it almost looks like a Tanzanite, doesn't it? It's got blues and purples and reds. And then there's a turquoise with huge diamond weight. And there's the great diamond ring. It looks like you're wearing one big trillion, but it's actually rounds put together. There's 75 points in diamonds there. Well, wouldn't you know it? Not a single solitary collar on this wheel of 4. When they're down to $9.99. Unheard of. Okay, guys. Get ready. Here it is. This is my farewell shot here. This is it. This is my last call, my last chance. I got to move some jewelry. Which one do you like? We have the only one that's got to stay, by the way. In the gold color, it's in, is the diamond ring up front. That stays in white gold. It's also in 14K. Everything else, the turquoise, the alex, and the amethyst, you change. We're only going to charge you $1,900. No, we can't do that. But you see what we got to make this up. Somehow, some way, we can't be selling these at $9.99. Oh, by the way, they're $100 off. So now we're extra super duper crazy low, and I'm going to need to go lower because sometimes as a host, you need to hear the phones ring, and I can't just waste 28 more minutes of your time and say, okay, see you on Saturday. I've got to move some jewelry. So now you get a better value. These weren't even supposed to be up there together. They're not all the same price. They're all varieties of prices. And now we're going to take them even lower. Call me if you like one. Let me get some jewelry out the door. Somehow, some way. We're going to find a way, guys. And here's my way. Sell them cheap. I'd love to sell them deep, but we can't do that. We can't do that. I don't have 10,000 anything. But I'm going to sell them cheap. So how about this? Which one do you like? Shout them out. Diamond ring? Alexander. Yeah, of course everyone's going to talk about the Alexandrite. Nobody's going to want anything but the Alexandrite, right? That's an Alexandrite. The stone is 31 points. The diamond weight is 35 points. And look how much gold is in this ring. Operators, let me know. Let's go even lower. Don't take them for $8.99. I realize that's what you pay right now. We'll go lower. Let me go lower, then you go lower. So how does that sound? I discount, you discount, we all discount. Yes? Dorothy, thank you. It's the best news I've heard all night, Tim. I can't sell, but at least she says, you look all right. Thanks, Dorothy. You're so sweet. You're so kind. Thank you. Was she shopping too, Tim, or just calling to say? She is? Oh, I love that. Congratulations. Thank you, Dorothy. Enjoy your hoops. Happy New Year. Thank you so much. Guys, here's what I'll do. Not even $8.99. Let's blow them out. Let's go lower. Let's make them $888 for anyone you want. And that'll be $788 at checkout. Are they solid gold? Yeah, they are. And they're all going to be, every one of them has diamonds. Do you want turquoise? Do you want amethyst? Do you want Alexandrite? Or do you want to go all diamonds? Tell me. We got 60 seconds. Yes. Yes, it does. Go true to size on this one. It tapers nicely in the back, so you don't have to go up in a size, even though it's, got a little wider width across the front. It tapers nicely, so you can get your true size, and it's going to fit beautifully and comfortably. And then there's a little bit of open work, but a lot of pave and some mill grain work as well. And we just need to know which one you want to see on the hand. We have the Alexandrite. Now we're going to show you the diamond ring. 75 points in diamonds. Let's just send it to Beyonce. She'd like it. Well, the Illuminati, Sorry, I'm not supposed to say that. Oh, sorry, I'm not supposed to say that. But she's got a little triangular tattoo on her. Okay, never mind. I just think of her, right? She likes the triangle design, you know, and they're doing that all the time with their hands, right? So it's $788. $788. I doubt she has a pair of shoes that was $788 in her collection, but I'm just saying that's a ring you could get in diamonds. And yeah, go ahead. Amethyst. Let me try that on. Yes, Jess, did you have a question? You got it. Let's try on the amethyst, then the turquoise. This is all one ring. It looks like you combine two rings, doesn't it? It's the rose on one side, which is 38 points in diamonds. The pear-shaped amethyst is gorgeous, isn't it? That's going to be your 240 pear-shaped. And that's going to be side to side across the hand. Looks like you just put two rings together, doesn't it? We'll do that in any gold you want. That's also $788. Let me try on the turquoise. Phones are ringing off the hook, and that was exactly what I wanted. I don't know if anything's selling, but at least the phones are ringing. That's the first step. So here comes the turquoise, and we'll show you what we've got with the 50-point Sleeping Beauty round. And that is, boy, if you want to see what ideal turquoise looks like, it's right there. It's right there, that beautiful bright color, that true, like a robin's egg piercing blue. Cabochon cup, it's a round, it's a 50-point stone with, 68 points. This is the largest diamond weight besides the all diamond ring, is right here. Or get one of each, because here's what they look like on. We've got the alexandrite, which I can't believe is still here at this moment. We've got the pear-shaped amethyst, which I'll just stagger them a bit so they don't, touch each other here. And then we've got the trillion, which again is round brilliant diamonds, but it's in a trillion shape. So there they all are. 788, 788, 788, and 788. And you get your gold color choice on these three. This one stays in the white gold as is. So we'll size it for you, but it stays in the white gold. So you let me know which one you like. Can you believe that? That looks like two rings, doesn't it? All in one, great designer style. I bet you it's something you don't already have. And isn't that what we're looking for at some point, is like the style that steps outside the box, maybe doesn't look like the pieces we already have, that we've already been shopping for years and years. That's what's nice. But to not have to pay too much to do it, and each and every one of them $788 at checkout. So it's our last call. Thank you so much. We'll see if any of those are still here or gone or whatever the case may be. I would recommend dialing in early on those. So let's give it a final 30 seconds as I just put them all back up for their last look. Boy, that alexandrite, the sheen of that stone, they usually don't have enough clarity to also have that sheen. It's like that internal, it's like a glow that it's bringing, right? Don't see that very often. There's the amethyst with the rose on one side, very pretty. Of course, a lot of big designers do a rose that's very similar. And then here you have the turquoise out of the Sleeping Beauty mine. Best turquoise in the world came from that mine. It is a past tense deal now. You don't get any more. It's closed. So there's no hope for any more of that turquoise. So last call. We have a lot of busy lines here, and we can't get anyone through at the moment. So just bear with us, and we'll help you out as soon as we get you in. And I certainly hope that we will have your ring available when we do hear from you. And we'll give it a last final 60 seconds, Tony, and that'll be it. And then, of course, changing the gold on everything but the diamond ring up front. That's the one that's got to stay. I would change it. It's just not our own. So we're not at liberty to make those adjustments and changes for you. But hey, if you want it and you like our white diamonds in the white gold, well, there it is, and looking fabulous. So last chance, last call, $788 at checkout for any one of those four. And I'll tell you, if you can't decide and you're debating and it's a toss-up between two or even three of those rings, take them all, because when you've got $100 off each individual item, this is the time. Get your favorites. Don't wait. Don't say, I'll just get it when it's cheaper. That's not going to happen. There's no better price than what's happening right now. That's how we're rolling. Any last minute requests for the last 20 minutes? Hey, operators, does anybody take anything from this wheel, or anybody have a question or want to see one more thing on the hand again before we go? Last chance, last call. Yes, there is. Diamond bangle coming up. Who was asking for our 2-row diamond bangle? Karen, hi. All right, Karen. She said she was going to have a bangle, and I have not seen a bangle. Well, let's show it now. That's why we've got 20 minutes left in the show, and we've got all of those rings I think are here. Uh-oh, that's a problem. And now, more diamonds. You've requested them all night long, but not something for your wrist until now. The ultimate arm candy. 111-1423. Why one row when you can get two? All big diamonds at 3 carats, 22. Total diamond weight here. It's the halfway around bangle. which just means you've got diamonds all the way from one side to the other. Hinged, opens on one side, hinged on the other. That little textured button is how you release it. And then you've got, what are these doodads? Those are your figure 8 safeties. So those are your, think of it like an extra locking mechanism, 2 extra locks, so your 322 in diamonds don't go anywhere. You can't lose this bracelet. It's to be honest with you, those figure 8s are there because if they weren't, you'd say where are the figure 8s. But the way this is made, it locks the second it's clasped closed. When you've got it locked into place, it's done. That's it. It's all you need. It is locked. There's a mechanism inside that locks it. You have to physically push down on that latch for it to open up and release. Those extra figure 8s are there because it is a lot of diamond weight. We want to make sure those aren't going anywhere. We want to make sure that you're comfortable wearing this every single day, time after time, day after day. So we add the 2 figure 8s, one on either side, so that you've got pure, just you feel secure. You know it's not going anywhere. It's a lot of diamonds. You break it down. That's about 1.61 carat on each row. So they're all good sized diamonds. Wait till you see this on. It's an average size. Now with a bangle, remember when you have slip-on bangles, they're all 1 inner diameter, right? This is a little different. This is a hinged bangle, so it's got that mechanism, it opens up. It's why it's gonna fit a myriad of sizes. If you wear 6.5, 7, 7.25, 7.5 bracelet, you're good to go here. You're good. I'll show you the kind, I wear a normal 7-inch bracelet, sometimes it's 6 3/4, just depending on the type of bracelet it is. And this, want to show you, just gives you a lot of room here. So you've got, meaning it's not going to come off the wrist, it's not going to come off my hand here, it's not going to slip off or fly off. It's meant to sit there so that it stays with those diamonds up front, but it gives you a little room because I don't know about you, but I don't want to feel like I'm wearing handcuffs when I'm wearing a diamond bangle. I don't want it to feel restrictive and I don't want it to feel tight. I don't want to leave little indentations on my skin. That's what this bangle is meant to be, that great fit that I could take it about halfway up the forearm if I wanted to, but that's why if you go all the way up to a 7.5, this will still be the length that works for you, the size that works for you. 322, this is how you open it. See that little texture there? There's a little texture button. All I did was press it and it opens. To put it on, you simply put your wrist through and you close the bangle. I just did that without leaving you. And then you'll lock your figure 8 safeties, which is really easy as well. And then you're good to go. White, yellow, or rose gold are available for you. There's our double row. Love that this one's gonna be, we've been doing hoops all night for under 1,000 a carat. Might as well do it even when there's more gold like is in this bangle. And look at, I can put about 4 fingers in there still, so you've still got a little bit of room. That's the idea. Let's make this really easy. Not even $3,220. That's 1,000 a carat. Look how easy this is. Snaps closed. Like I said, that's when it's locked. That's not going anywhere. I'm pulling it. That's not moving. That's not opening. That's not going to budge. But the 2 figure 8s are there to give it that little extra security. Lock those and you're golden. So let's go ahead and put this back up close. We're going to give you a major value. It's going to be even better than $3,200. And it's not going to be even $3,000 or $29.99. If there was ever, you know, everyone's stacking right now, and that is a look that if you like it, you can do it, and that's the beauty of bracelets. I love that jewelry's not permanent. I love that jewelry, unless it's a wedding ring, right? Even those are hardly permanent, right? Let's face it. But the thing is this, is that jewelry's not permanent, so if one day you want to wear it by itself, you wear it by itself. If another day you feel like stacking and layering, and maybe it's going to be a little more dressed up, then you stack and layer. This is the bracelet where you don't need to necessarily have on 2 or 3 or 4 bracelets at a time to give you the ultimate look, to give you the wow. That's why we do the double row. That's why. So if you just want one gorgeous bracelet that you can wear every single day and love and live in, that peeks through that sleeve or that shows up on a bare arm or whatever it is, it's working for you, and it's not even $28.99. We're gonna blow it out right now. White, yellow, or rose gold. Very little times out there do you see, you know, a diamond bangle that's done in rose gold. We give you that option as well. Couldn't be more classic, and it's $28.88. Instead, $100 extra off makes it $27.88 at checkout if you'd like that one. Do we have any of those pieces from that last wheel gone? Like the trillion, the turquoise, the alex, or the amethyst? Remember we had all those great, did anybody take anything off that wheel? Because I know we had like 6 backed up calls for the longest time. Did anybody get anything off that wheel? You did? What'd you get? Tell me so I know it'll make my job easier when I get off the air. What's that? Oh, okay, good. Did anybody get the amethyst? Trillion? Turquoise? No. We all like the $4,300 Alexandrite. Okay, I get it, I understand. All right, so it gives us a few little options left on that wheel if you like them. We had a lot of busy lines. If you had trouble getting through on the pieces on the wheel, give us a call back. Still have some of those available for you. And then we'll move along. That's the bangle by request. $27.88 is your checkout price tag. And everybody gonna be checking you out too, because you got that deal. And that nobody needs to know. Nobody needs to know that you spent under. Guys, I gotta be real with you. I don't know if you're out there in the retail world too often, but it's my job to be out there in the retail world and let you know where prices are. If you shop for VS diamonds, the typical price per carat you spend on a VS diamond in retail is $25,000 a carat. That's an $80,000 bracelet by that metric, because you do also, a bangle requires a lot of gold. So you think about more than $75,000 worth of diamonds, plus you add the gold, plus the labor to put it together, the workmanship that it involves to create something like this, and it's $27.88, which, again, I like to look at it this way. The tax on the bracelet would be $8,000 in Los Angeles County. $8,000 would be your tax on the bracelet. Here we can just get you the bracelet, and by the way, you're not running around. You're not paying $100 at the valet to park. You're not running around town trying to go into every store and compare and who's telling you the truth on the quality and who's got the better quality and who's got more gold weight. Is it going to fit right? We are telling you everything you need to know in the VS Diamond realm to get you one of our most impressive bracelets we have ever created, and it's $2,788 tonight. That is a value. For a bracelet you're probably going to wear every single day, because it's like a tennis bracelet, but it's the 2 rows instead of the 1. And that is so much more impressive, isn't it? When you get the 2 rows instead of the 1, I get it. We usually have to shop within the budget. So sometimes the budget dictates what we really like. When we know we ideally want a little bit more or better or bigger or bolder, but sometimes the budget says not so fast. This is the kind of sale event where you can afford to get maybe double or triple the amount of diamond weight you normally would, because you're spending so little to get it. We have a fabulous diamond stiletto drop pendant. If you have any last minute requests, we've shown you mehenges, tanzanites, emerald. I got to show the emerald again. We got to show the yellow diamond again. We've got to show everything that we have here at the end of the night for those of you trying to consider, okay, what's left? What am I thinking about? What do I need to have? Because you will be proud. I filter through this jewelry. If there's anything that I'm not fully 100% on board with, I don't show it to you. I know it's a sale event. I know it's a final sale and all that. We got to make sure that we've got only the best of the best here for you. And so let me show you what is left in the show. With 10 minutes left, the bangle is here if you'd like it. And then if there is any other requests we can pull out for you that you haven't seen tonight, by all means, give me a call. And for those of you that wait till the end of the show to pick up those pieces, please let me know what you like before it's gone, because I'm about to recap the color that we've had, at least for the most part, the important significant discounts and values, starting with this emerald. And these are pieces you may have missed from earlier, because, I appreciate that, there's a lot going on Thursday, and it's the big holiday time of year, that weird week between Christmas and New Year's where a lot of people are really busy and thinking about other things. And so we want to make sure that if you missed any of these, you get a last chance at them before we wrap it up, because we don't get to recap these items throughout the rest of the event. We've only got a couple days left. So here we go. Yellow diamond, mehenge spinel, blue wing block D at our best per carat price ever. I can't believe I'm saying that, and the fact it's still here is pretty amazing. And it's an emerald cut, which is usually, in my 5 years experience selling it, it's been the most in-demand cut by far. So we've got all 4 of these rings. They all vary, but here's the thing. There is not a piece up here, and that's what's so striking. Nothing is more than $54.99 up here, including the yellow diamond. The more pricey piece is the Tanzanite at $54.99. This is $44.99. Well, we had an auction. I didn't get that one started. We'll have to talk about that. Here's the emerald. I don't know about you, but my trained eye goes to that emerald and thinks that's the most expensive piece up there. It normally would be. It's down to $19.99. That's incredible. You don't see emeralds like that for $19.99. And then we have the mehenge, which is also down to $44.99. So actually the same price exists on the 2 left and right. And then let me know, because I know your requests have been centered around diamonds tonight. I oblige you with those requests whenever I can. But this is some of the really, really cool color that you may have missed out on or are still thinking about at the end of the night here. So final call. They're all $55 or $54.99 and under. So keep that in mind. They're all under $55. $55, sure enough. And if you need a little mini presentation or want to see the graphics again, or obviously want to see it on the hand again, this is the time to let us know so we can show it individually, bring it up on the hand, try it on for you, and get you all your questions answered before we're running out of time here. That's important. So last chance, last call. Happy New Year, one and all. We're back. Of course, you got to remember we have like 9 minutes left, and this event does go through Monday night. So I know a lot of people are asking me that, just trying to kind of set the schedule. And if you're on the go or you're traveling, Monday night is the last day. That's New Year's Day, but we're here in the evening. So we'll be here New Year's Eve, but during the day. So it's all kind of flip-flopped, right? We talk about New Year's Day, we're here at night. Talk about New Year's Eve, we're here during the day. So it's kind of nice. We can all shop and then celebrate as we wish. So it's our last call in this show. It's Thursday night. You never want to wait till the following even 10 minutes after the show, because pieces always, I mean, you see how busy we are when the show goes off the air. We got everybody calling who's been watching for 3 hours, picking out those favorite pieces they have to have. So we don't want you to wait and potentially miss out on those items. So take a look at it one more time. We got the 4 beautiful, these are my most highly recommended pieces of the show tonight. And luckily for us, they're still here to consider and think about. So if you'd like any one of those, let me know. And they're 55 and under. Remember, it's $54.99 here. These are all the prices before your extra $100 off. Then we got the $44.99 and the $44.99, and we've got the emerald for only $19.99. I still think that emerald should be probably the first one to go, considering it's so affordable, but it's that really deluxe green color we love. 60 seconds on those 4. Any other requests we have? Sounds like we're good. All right, so we're ready to sign off here in a couple minutes. We have the bangle. Did anybody pick up the bangle? Because we had a lot of people asking for that bangle. So looks like we still have the bangle remaining as well if you'd like that. I'm going to flash this diamond necklace because probably the most popular item of the night tonight was this diamond necklace. And I just checked and we still have 2 remaining. I have the white and the yellow gold available only though. And this is a full diamond necklace that has a couple of extra diamonds, a diamond halo, a beautiful center stone that is about 1/3 of a carat. Let me remind you that we had this earlier because a lot of you may have popped in a little bit later in the show. We have item number 112-1624. I'm going to just flash this on my hand because I don't think it's going to last even long enough to display it on the wheel again. 2 left. Here's what it looks like. And for those of you, it was about 2 hours ago that we presented this. This is a diamond necklace with a solitaire in the center, followed by a halo. It looks just like one big diamond, doesn't it? This is going to be 112-1624. Didn't want you to miss it with 2 left. So here's the deal. We have white and yellow gold. Do you notice there are 2 diamonds about 1 inch away from the centerpiece? So there's a bezel set diamond on either side. There's your center stone at 31 points, your halo at 25 points. Yes, that is 56 points total weight. It's also going to be a lobster claw closure and adjustability. Let me show it up front. I'll float it in front of all these rings here so you can see it this way. Look how beautiful that is. This is a classic styling. It is that station style. I wanted you to see the diamonds though that you get with it, the bezel set diamonds you have there on the sides. And then we're going to go ahead and blow it out here. It's a really big deal. This is what it looks like. I just want to hold it a little bit shorter here for you. And then we've got a full lobster claw closure and adjustability. This is not for the faint of heart here. This is a major, major value. $9.99 was incredible. I kept on dropping it because I have top of the hour privileges to make sure that we do some really cool deals at the top of every hour. This was one of them 2 hours ago, and it's not $9.99 after all. It's actually going tremendously low. I mean, we're just talking about one of the ultimate styles for classics. Great giftable. It's not $9.99, Tony. It's not $8.88. It's actually going to be $7.99. And that means $6.99. To get a necklace like that, when you've got a beautiful bigger diamond as that is, with the halo around it, with the couple of extra diamonds side by side like you see, so well done, and yet really easy to wear because everybody can. There's no set particular style. Whether you're all vintage, whether you wear nothing but estate jewelry. I look at even my circle of, really, really close, not just friends, but also family. All the women in my life that I'm closest to, they all have vastly different styles. And I'm super, super glam. I'm pretty glitzy. I like a lot of flash. I have a dear friend who, she's just about vintage. She only likes estate pieces and vintage. It has to be a couple hundred years old. I look at every style, and this works for everybody. Yes? Yes, the bangle again. Here we go. Bangle going up on the wheel again. We got the bangle, and we'll take a look at it here on the hand so you can see what this is about. And any last minute questions you have, this is 111-1423. It's our 2-row diamond bangle. Again, fits anywhere between a 6.5 and 7.5. I wear a 6 3/4 to 7-inch bracelet these days. This is what works. It is a bangle meant to give you a little bit of openness because it's not going to turn. It's still an oval shape. $322 in diamonds, $428.88. It's really $27.88 at checkout. I adore our white gold. You can see how the diamonds are going to go one side to the other here. Easy on, easy off, because you just put that closure right next to you, and that's it. Yeah. Of course. The closure I'm going to show up close. We have touched on this extensively. Let's do it again up close here for you because I want you to see this. This is where you have a locking mechanism inside, but there are also 2 figure 8s. So do you see that? You're actually, and I have them undone because I'm going to try it on again for you. But this is like most bracelets have 1 figure 8 closure. This has 2. So you've got this little bar. Do you see the little texture? It looks like a little double line there. That's where you press it down. You give it a little press. It opens it up. It slides and clicks closed. It's locked right now. But just for extra security, you fasten those figure 8s. That's going to be when you have it on and you don't want it going anywhere. That is the look from up front. The other side is a hinge, which you barely can even detect even up close. That's where it's going to be able to open up because it only opens on the one side, right? Closes on the one side. We are very busy on the phone lines yet again. This is what happens at the end of any individual show, let alone sale event, is that everyone's making those decisions. This is $27.88 for $322 of incredible diamonds. Don't miss it. It looks gorgeous on. It's like a tennis bracelet times 2. I prefer though, and I have tennis bracelets and I love them, but this I prefer. I prefer a bangle. I think it's a little more modern. It keeps the stones right where you always see them. It gives you all that. It gives you a larger gold weight. Gives you a more substantial feel than like a little flimsy or link style bracelet. When you have little baskets, they're open, they're a little more flimsy. I like something a little more structured. I like something that gives you, I think, a little more modern feel and flair to it when it is a structured piece like this with that double row. It's $28.88, but not really. It's $27.88 if you'd like it. It's a huge value. We have 2 minutes left and a half in the show. And we have literally backed up calls. So this is what, listen, there's the Tanzanite, the emerald, the merengue, and the fabulous yellow diamond are here. Wouldn't be surprised. Those are probably going out now too. So is the bangle. So is anything else we saw today. The necklace I just showed you with the diamond solitaire and the halo, you know that's going to go as well. We had 2 left. So everything from $699 pieces to bangles that are just way too low in price. Everything is available for you now if you call in very quickly. We have 2 minutes left in the broadcast. Thanks for being with us tonight. Boy, it is a joy. I do this all the time, and obviously there's a lot of great values, but it is a real joy and pleasure to bring pieces down to a price that, being a designer myself, being a jewelry creator and a designer and a sketch artist and actually creating pieces on my own away from the TVON factory, I cannot tell you what a great value these pieces are. You cannot make them for these prices. I'm in the trenches of wholesale every single day of my life. I have my own jewelry business. I gotta tell you, pieces can't be made for the prices you shop them for on this show. It really is true. It's amazing. And when you get an event like this with the extra 100 on top of my discounts, it is a real pleasure to bring you the finest in jewelry at prices like this. So make sure you call in. I know we're busy, but if you couldn't get through, keep calling. We'll be here a good 10 minutes after we go off the air. The phone lines stay open for you. We'll be able to help you with any questions you have, place any orders you need. Never wait till the following day because pieces are gone by then. We don't want you to miss out just because I do that all the time. I'm a procrastinator and I think, oh my goodness, I'll just, you know, bank on the fact it's going to be there the next day. And you know the good stuff goes. It goes. When it's a great value and it's a great piece, it's recognized. Everyone knows that. So please take advantage of that. Give us a call. We'll be here taking all the phone calls as long as we need to be to make sure everybody gets helped out, everybody gets their order placed. We have a final 30 seconds. I'm not with you tomorrow. Online tomorrow only. Joyce is with you. Be sure and join her for that. Friday night at 5. I'll see you guys back on Saturday and Sunday morning and our New Year's celebration. Yay! The new year will be kicking off. And we'll be with you on Saturday, Sunday on TV, Monday night as well. all of that. We're going to party. We'll celebrate. We'll have a great time. So I hope you can join us throughout the weekend and celebrate bringing in the new year with us. The sale will continue. The clearance event will continue. So if there's anything even you want to see that I can pull for you and have ready, let me know. We'll be here. Jot down that phone number. Give us a call. From all of us at TVON, we wish you a great rest of your night. I'm Lauren Blair. We'll see you this weekend.